The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official Gilberto Ramirez versus Joe Smith Jr. live fight reaction extravaganza. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now and watching the playback. Listen, we'll get into the main event in a second, but we got one of South Florida's very own. We got Eric Tudor right now in the first round of his fight with Jose Luis Sanchez. So if you're just tuning in, smash that like button. Feel free to comment, interact with us. Right now we got Eric Tudor. Pops, how you feeling about watching the Eric Tudor fight? This is I think his 10th pro fight right now.
I'm really happy. I've seen him how he has grown so much from all his fights he's had. So to see him today on his 10th pro fight on Golden Boy card. I look for big things from this guy as he continues to go on. Shout out to Tudor and South Florida.
Yeah, right now he's fighting Jose Luis Sanchez, a veteran fighter, a guy that's been in there with the likes of Xander Zayas and Adrian Granados, who's been around for a little bit. So it's a good test for him. Right now, we got 40 seconds left in the first round. Eric's doing a good job of boxing Sanchez. Sanchez pressing him, and Sanchez is going to try to test that gas tank at Eric Tudor. But let's take some time. Good job by Eric. Let's take some time to acknowledge some comments. We got my main man, Jesus. What's good, Jesus? He says, is Eric Tudor a Cuban? No, he's not. He was born in America, but his father is from Romania. So that's where he's from. Yep. Good job there from Eric Tudor. Yep, him and Xander Zayas, they actually trained at the same amateur gym when they were kids at the Davy Powell. They both trained in South Florida. That's actually the fight that I'm pushing for. If you saw my video early in the week, that's the fight that I'm pushing for is Eric Tudor versus Xander Zayas in the future. What are my thoughts on Jaden Boston fighting in the USA? I don't have any thoughts on Jaden Boston, Jesus. Congrats to him. Right now, my only thoughts are on Eric Tudor right now and Jose Luis Sanchez, because if he wins this fight, you know, him and Xander got a common opponent, so you got something going there. Also, you got Zurdo versus Joe Smith. You got Darius Fulghum, who's a really top prospect on this card as well. I think Vic Tony. I don't know if Vic Tony fought. Let me see if my boy Vic Tony fought. You got any thoughts on the main event, Pops?
Yeah, I'm going with even though he got his ass kicked by Better Beef and went to go see him in New York, Joe Smith. Been a big fan of Joe Smith. I look for big things from him and his return against Zurdo. Zurdo to me, disappointed me last time we came under overweight and the fight didn't really happen. So I like to see what he's going to bring out in the fight. But I'm riding with the blue collar worker from Staten Island.
Woo! Good straight right hand down the middle. We're here round two now between Eric Tudor and Jose Luis Sanchez. Eric Tudor came with the double jab, straight right hand down the middle. By the way, we got some good news. I got some good news at least. One of the friends of the channel, my main man Vic Tony out of Youngstown, Ohio, he fought Jahai Brown on the undercard and he scored an upset victory. So shout out to Vic Tony. That's my guy right there.
Shout out to him.
Youngstown.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Tudor's like this real quiet guy that you really don't hear a lot about. Doesn't show off, doesn't do anything, just comes in there and just does his work. And if you don't know about him, you guys need to keep your eyes open for him because very talented kid.
It's a good jab there from Jose Luis Sanchez. There you go, Eric Tudor. That's a nice 3-punch down the middle. Go. Overhand right by Jose Luis Sanchez, and then it's countered by a left hook from Eric. Yeah, so far this performance a lot more sharp from Eric than his last fight. His last fight, he fought a guy named Reggie Harris, and even by his own admission, he said it wasn't his best performance, and it was a lazy performance. Those are his words. So far, more consistent stuff here from Eric against the veteran Jose Luis Sanchez out of Albuquerque.
Yeah, I think in this fight, what we want to see from Eric Tudor is Brandon brought up the question in one of his last videos about his stamina. So we're gonna find out.
There you go. Good defense with Eric. He dips, makes some miss, and then counters with the right hand.
Yeah, we're gonna find out how good is really Tudor's stamina is as the fight goes on.
There you go. Yeah, I believe this is Eric's third fight with Golden Boy, so we'll see. For the 8 of you here, make sure let me know where you guys are watching from. Let us know what city, what state, what continent you're watching from. Also, feel free to ask any questions, chime in. We're here.
You can officially super chat too.
Oh yeah, YouTube. If you want to support the channel, you can officially super chat because YouTube stopped tripping, and so you'll see the little money icon is down there now. So if you want to contribute to the channel, it is down there now. You don't gotta go through all the trouble of Cash App. If you want to, you can if you want, or PayPal, but you can donate if you want.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Steven Z out there in San Francisco.
Ooh, San Francisco.
Bay Area, stand up. Yeah, good little pivots there for Eric Tudor as Jose Luis Sanchez is marching forward. Those pivots, the way he's moving, it's making Jose Luis Sanchez have to reset, and it's a strong start for Eric. He's showing you a little bit of boxing, a little bit of slugging, mixing it up right now. So yeah, solid 2 rounds there from the South Florida native.
Yeah, I like him. I like the way that he's very patient with his punches. He's not one of those guys that's going to go in there and throw a bunch of flurries. When he's in that ring, he's going to make sure that he knows what punches he's going to throw, and he's going to think about the punches he's going to throw that are going to land accurately. He's not just going to throw crazy punches, but when he does, he will bring it to you. So I look for big things from him, like I said, not just because he's from South Florida, just the way he carries himself in and out the ring. And yeah, I would like to see him in the future against Zayas. That'd be a great fight for South Florida.
And right now, he's got to take care of Jose Luis Sanchez, who's still coming forward. He's still coming forward. He's still in the fight. By the way, if y'all didn't see earlier, we have had some other boxing going on today. We had about 2 hours ago, we had Josh Warrington versus Lee Wood. Lee Wood was getting his ass whooped and came back and stopped Josh Warrington in the 7th round. And then in Japan this morning, you had the brothers, the Japanese brothers, the Shigioka brothers, Jinjiro Shigioka and Yudai Shigioka. They captured the WBC and IBF minimum weight titles. Became the first pair of brothers to win world titles in the same card in the same weight class. And that's never happened before. So, a little piece of history.
Shout out to that Japan boxing.
Shout out to my man Johnny. Johnny says, I ain't watching, but vamos tigre. And he said his dad is doing better. Good to hear.
God bless him.
I'm glad Daniel's doing good. Send him my regards.
Yeah. Bendiciones.
Round 3 between Eric Tudor on the opener of the Zurdo Smith card. Right now, Eric's in firm control of the fight.
Round 3.
What did I say? 3? I said 2?
Yeah.
Oh, round 3. Round 3. There you go. Good jab from Eric down the middle. Jose Luis Sanchez hits him with a right hand to the body, and then a little left hook that grazes his ribs. But so far, so good for the South Florida native. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, you look at Eric, you don't think he has that speed, that foot movement, but he knows how to the ring generalship around that whole ring. As you see that the pressure from Sanchez coming in, actually moving around that ring.
Nice counter there from Eric.
Moving around that ring and making it harder for Sanchez to just, like Brendan says, get his shots off in the way he wants to. So, but you just looking at Eric too, you wouldn't think that he's smart enough to move around that ring and take advantage of all the spacing and everything.
Haro says, shout out to the Shigioka brothers. Thanks for that post-fight review, BT. I'm an extraordinary. Yeah. Common man, special man. Johnny says, I want you to give predictions and see who comes up more accurate at the end of the card. Well, he's got Joe Smith Jr. I've got Zurdo. I think Zurdo's gonna outwork him. He's gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the favorite. So we'll see how it goes.
Stay tuned here if you want to find out.
BT, word is, listen, I'm not gonna speak too much on that hype job because we got Eric Tudor fighting right now. But all I can say is if he fights him, it's gonna be
just shame.
Listen, I'm going back to 2021.
Yeah, let's get back to this fight.
Well, I don't want to talk about that
right now.
We don't want to talk about that.
Thank you for the comment. We'll talk about that another time, not right now.
17 seconds left here, round 3. Hiro says, I'm picking Zurdo. Since Pops picked Charlo with pride, he lost badly. Right.
So what is it, Hiro? The good rule of thumb is what? If whatever Pop picks, just do the opposite.
All right, so 3 rounds in the book here for Eric Tudor and Jose Luis Sanchez. Eric's doing a good job, I think, of controlling him with the jab. He's picking when to box him. He's picking when to fight him. Even though Chris Mannix is corny, I don't like a lot of things Chris Mannix says. I'll agree with what he said earlier in the broadcast. He said, Eric's a good fighter, but he needs to learn how to go to that extra level and stop these guys and show that extra quality. And he could say that, and I agree with him. But to be fair, Jose Luis Sanchez fought Xander Zayas, and he took Xander the full 6-round distance, and nobody was saying, "Oh, Xander needs to show the extra bit of quality." When he fought him, they said no. They said Xander is the next Puerto Rican superstar.
And I'll go backtrack that to what Brendan's saying is what's the guy's name? The guy. Go ahead. So, what we're gonna say about Tudor, the announcer that was talking all that crap. What's his name? The guy for the zone. Chris. I was talking all that crap. I'll be honest. That you haven't done your homework if you haven't watched Eric Tudor in the last couple of fights to see what he's all about.
Well, he has watched him. He's been ringside.
Right, but what I'm getting at, to the point where then if he's watching being at ringside, I'm sure he's seeing when Eric Tudor got tested, he came in there and he showed out and he threw those punches. There's
some swelling. There's some swelling to beginning to develop under Eric's left eye or right eye.
Mm-hmm. So you do some more homework, Chris, or get your glasses checked.
I don't know, man. He has his problem, though. I like Eric, but he has his problem in fights. When he does get hit, he tends to swell up a little quickly, and like Sanchez is starting to hit him with some flush shots. Yeah. I don't like how easily some of these shots are landing. Good uppercut from Eric, but then Jose Luis Sanchez comes and counters him over the top with a overhand right.
Oh, is that bad?
Eric's in trouble. He better be careful. Jose Luis Sanchez is going to come for that eye.
Yeah, and what's funny, he's a young fighter. Usually fighters have been fighting for a long time. That's when you hit him a couple times and the eyes get popped up like that.
There you go. Good jab there from Jose Luis Sanchez. There you go. Uppercut for Eric Tudor. Mm-hmm. When is Bivol fighting again? Whenever he fights, there's no date yet. He may have a bigger fight on his hands. What's happening with his wife?
Outside the ring?
Yeah, outside the ring. His wife over here out here talking about he beat her. So it is what it is. Eric Tudor is a good fighter, but there's levels to this. And this guy is his age. And Jesus Ramos is that. Jesus Ramos lost last week, Harold. Unfortunately, he needed to build himself back up. Even though I thought he won.
Me too. Mono. El Mono.
Oh, good body shot there from Jose Luis Sanchez.
Jesus, what you got this fight so far, man?
I mean, I thought Eric won the first 3 rounds, but
I don't know. That's just pouring it on too, though.
No, I thought Jesus was robbed, but that's last week. We ain't worried about Jesus. We're over Eric Tudor right now.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that one.
There you go. Nice counter left hook from Eric Tudor. I don't know what that means. I know Jose landed a couple shots in round 3 and even in this round, but I don't know how the swelling came this quickly. There you go. Good power jab from Eric.
Yeah, I learn to keep the hands up more, and which he's doing.
Some guys just swell up quicker.
Yeah?
Some guys just swell up quicker.
Yeah, but you got these old-time fighters that have been fighting for years, and that you just tap them like that, and the skin breaks open from that. This is a young kid we're talking about. Eric's not
Everyone is different. It could be young, old. Yeah. There's things called scar tissues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's toxic. Just to be a lot more better than what it is.
You can't control what your scar tissue is. Wood versus Angelino next year. Lee Wood is not fighting at featherweight anymore. Lee Wood is moving up to 130, so we're not going to get that fight. So Angelo needs to worry about fighting the winner of Odebek Komatov and Raymond Ford. Now that would be something. That'd be something. And there's Zurdo Ramirez. BT, I scored 9 rounds for Lubin based on the jab activity. Watch it again. You got a 9 rounds for the wrong person.
You got Lubin?
Got a 9 rounds for the wrong person. It was 9 rounds.
I like
it
it
was 9 rounds for the other guy.
Nah. There's no way he
watch it again. Watch it again.
Yeah, as soon as I like it, but I just told you. There you go. Staten Island, stand up, baby. Blue collar. Let's go, Joe Smith. We got this.
He's not from Staten Island. He's from Long Island.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Long Island. I got a bad memory. Long Island. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Round number 5 from Eric Tudor.
Given the activity that Sanchez gave, wait till the judges got this.
It's at least 3-1.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we say, you said Tudor with his stamina, but some fighters just fight that way, Brennan.
Fight like what?
With their pace.
Oh, he better be careful. Jose Luis Sanchez starting.
Yeah.
His jab's getting through that guard a little too easily.
With the pace just staying the same, and that's just the way he rides. He's on a cruise control way.
There you go. Good right hand from Jose Luis Sanchez. Holy shit.
But I don't think he's throwing as much punches as Sanchez, though. I'm not saying that Sanchez is landing a lot of his shots.
Yeah.
I'm just saying volume punching, I think, goes in favor of Sanchez. But I think when
he's getting hits.
Put your hands up.
Yeah, this is definitely the most one-sided round for
Sanchez.
For Sanchez so far. What's good, Greg? Greg Hackett TV in the building.
Oh, Greg Hackett, what's up, boy?
Philadelphia,
you the man, baby. Philly, stand up.
Eric's getting his ass whooped right now.
Jesus,
he need a. Yup, Jose Luis Sanchez might fuck around and get him out of here right now.
Getting upset.
Eric's getting hit left, right, and center. There you go. Good right hand by Eric Tudor. Holy yo.
Damn. What's Derek telling him? Put your hand up. It's going backwards.
There you go. A little probe from Eric, and then he hits him with the right hand and then kind of slides out to the right. I don't like what I'm seeing, to be honest. I don't like what I'm seeing.
He looks tired, too.
I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be no easy fight, but because Jose Luis Sanchez always comes to fight, but still, nonetheless, he's getting – this is definitely the most lopsided round of the fight so far. And those stamina issues are starting to rear their ugly head on Eric right now. And you're starting to see that he looks like a damn jack-o'-lantern right now. Look at the swelling on the right and the left eye.
It's getting beat down.
Good body shot there from Eric.
I just think he needs to be more throw some of those punches. And
I mean, I know it's easier said than done. He needs to find a way to hold his ground and push this guy back. He's giving Jose Luis Sanchez too much ground. Now he's on the back foot. Oh, no, it's not good right now. It's not. There you go. Good right hand from Eric, but this is a clear Jose Luis Sanchez round.
Yeah.
I got it. I got a 3-2 for Eric, but he getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
In this round.
I think this guy's turning the table, Sanchez, the way he's the volume punching. You can't just go in there and throw 1 or 2 punches. You got to go in and add to the fire. If you don't answer fire with fire, you're going to get burnt eventually. And that's what happened in the last 2 rounds to Tudor. He's getting burnt on his own.
We'll see, man. By the way, next week, guys. Next week we got the big fight with Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza. That's going to be a big fight at 154.
Australia, stand up, baby.
We'll be live for that, so make sure you guys come join us next week for that one. But it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Australia, baby, all day.
You going with Tim Tszyu for that one?
Yeah, I like Mendoza, but nah. Tszyu right now, I don't care when Charlo comes back down from his fairy tale win of loss to Canelo.
So I'm going with the upset.
Whip the shit
I got Brian Mendoza. Brian Mendoza gonna knock the shit out of Tim Tszyu.
Man, that was just a one-time.
All you need is one time. All you need.
Yeah.
He gonna get his ass.
I know. Man.
We'll see. Nah, honestly, Tim should be the favorite. But here we go, round 6. Let's see if Eric can actually impose his will on this fight, because right now Jose Luis Sanchez is taking this boy into some deep, dark, uncomfortable places he don't want to be right now.
He's got to get more active too with the punching, man. Seriously.
Oh, good uppercut. Good uppercut there from Jose Luis Sanchez. There you go. And there's an up jab there from Eric, and then Jose Luis Sanchez closed the gap again.
What did Derek tell him?
I don't know what Derek told him. I'll tell you this: if Eric can at least come through this with a victory, this would be good for him, because this is good experience. But I'll say he's having a little bit too much of these close fights. Like Reggie Harris was closer than it should have been. He beat Damani Kato Kane clearly, but that was like a fight where it was like, still you were looking for a little more something a little more dominant. He's got to find a way to clean that defense up of his, because he get hit way too easily.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll tell you, I think that Sanchez is going to winning the fight right now. But
Think he's winning?
Yeah,
I mean, he's winning this round.
I mean, I'll say it like this, and I'm usually wrong anyways. Tudor, his punches, he doesn't shoot a lot of punches, but when he does the accurate punches, that's what I'm getting at. But as a judge, the judge going to see, yeah, this guy's a volume puncher in Sanchez, and he's putting on the pressure. That's what they're going to really look at. That's what they're going to look at. They're going to say, okay, what is Eric standing there throwing 1 or 2 punches, moving on his back foot all the time? You got to change that. It's like when you're dancing a slow dance.
There you go, nice counter uppercut.
You got to change that rhythm. That's when you're dancing, you go slow, then you go fast. You got to change that rhythm as the opponent's coming.
He's starting to box better now. He's starting to box better now. But he just looks like he's just blowing out of his ass.
Don't they have those machines they put in the boxes to check out their oxygen level and shit so they can know what their stamina is?
Listen, some guy either got stamina or you don't.
Well, when you run,
some guys just
don't you build that when you run?
Some guys just don't have good gas tanks. Caleb Plant don't got a good gas tank. He run all the time. He run the fucking mountains. he run the damn mountains.
Yeah.
Some guys just got better gas tanks than others. And my boy Johnny asked, "Is the WBA going vacant?" Yes, the WBA featherweight title is going vacant. Lee Wood is gonna vacate the belt. He's going to 130, and the Odebek, Komatov, and Raymond Ford probably fight for the world title next. So that's probably what's gonna happen at 126 with that belt.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. He does get tired though. That's the rounds go on.
There you go. Good left hook there by Jose Luis Sanchez. Mm-hmm. There you go. Good uppercut there from Tudor to the body.
What y'all got this fight? If you're watching the fight, what y'all got it?
I don't know, man.
I think
he's cutting a little too close.
Yeah.
Listen, man. When you sign to one of these big promotional companies and they put you on a card, you gotta come out and fight. You gotta come out and impress. Like, obviously, not every fight's gonna be a great performance. But Reggie Harris fight. Hold on, let's do the instructions. Let me hear the instructions. I can't even hear him. Let me see.
No, he's not saying much. The doctor's asking how his eyes doing. The doctor's just asking Eric Tudor on his line how his eyes are. Checking his eyes. Yes, his eyes aren't that really bad, Brendan.
Same way you did that round. You understand what I'm saying? That's a really hard. That's all you gotta do. Keep throwing the jab and turning it.
Derek Santos is telling keep on double jabbing and turn him. Double jabbing and turn him. Volume punching. That's
so basically what Derek Santos is telling Eric is he wants him to basically double jab and turn his opponent. So right now, pretty much what he's doing is he's conceding the fact that Jose Luis Sanchez is too tough. They're not going to stop him. Yeah. So they're going to try to outpoint him.
Right.
And which I don't think is a bad idea because good left hook from Sanchez on the guard, and Sanchez ain't playing with Eric.
No.
Eric.
Jesus. They're too close.
I mean, Eric Tudor ain't beating guys 154 PBC if he fight. Listen, it's his 10th fight, man. Calm down. It's a 10th fight. Guys on PBC, most of the guys on PBC at 154 are fighting dudes from like taco stand and shit.
How we get you?
Is Raymond Ford versus Odebek next for sure? I mean, Raymond Ford is number 2 in the WBA. Odebek is the mandatory. So yeah, if he vacates, that's got to be the fight. There you go. Good straight right hand from Eric Tudor. And that one got Jose Luis Sanchez's attention.
Come on, Eric.
I don't know about this one. Boxing Pound for Pound Jack says, "Who's winning the fight? That Terry Harper draw killed me in the betting. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't see the fight, but I heard she got a draw that she really should have won against Breakers. And there you go. Now Eric Tudor's starting to box a lot better now. He's getting that space on Jose Luis Sanchez. He's starting to turn him. Sanchez is still closing the gap, but a lot of those punches are starting to fall short. But that one didn't fall short. Good right hand by Sanchez. I got Eric Tudor up right now 3-2, but he's leaving it too close. He's leaving it way too close, and I think the judges may see something a little different than me.
Yeah, man, I got it.
Because not he's allowing Sanchez to land a lot of flush shots and he's getting pushed back, and I'm a little worried for him.
I got a 3-3 right now, and I actually think Sanchez winning this round too. Eric's got to answer. Come on, Eric. Throwing one punch ain't gonna help you. Let's go. Dang,
there you go. Good jab from Sanchez. Oh no! Oh my lord!
Yeah, man,
uppercut from Sanchez.
Jeez.
Another right hand from Sanchez, and then some body shots from Jose Luis Sanchez.
Yeah, this guy's a tough opponent for him, to be honest.
Rocky Austin got the comment, so it seems like everyone's going with Joe Smith. So I'm going with Zurdo. I'm going with the real Mexican. My man Zurdo.
Joe Smith, baby. Long Island, stand up.
Right now. I'll tell you right now. I love Eric Tudor to death.
4-3. The other guy.
Sanchez.
Yep. It all depends how the judges see it. I got a 4-3 for Sanchez right there. Beat the fuck out of him on the ropes. Every time on the ropes, you've only just thrown one punch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he might lose his fight.
Yeah, you got to call it while you see it.
He need to get a knockdown or something. He need to get a knockdown.
You know what I'm saying.
He's just walking to you. Just keep running volume and time, okay? The round is yours, all right? 3 minutes.
They could give better instructions to that, Brandon.
He's just telling them to keep boxing and turn them.
You got to fight back when you're in the ropes, though, Brandon. I know it's hard to say. Look at that. Boom. 1, 2.
All right, the 8th and final round.
To me, he needs to knock this guy out or do something. I'll call it a draw if he wins this round.
I agree. Like he got to be throwing 3-4 punch combinations to get this guy off of him. That's what Xander did when Xander fought Jose Luis Sanchez.
Yeah,
he wasn't throwing those single shots.
Yeah,
there you go.
Jeez, this is crazy, man.
I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy fight for him, but man, it's a little bit too competitive for my liking. But you know what? That's the sport. Eric Tudor momentarily shifts into the southpaw stance, and then I don't know what he's doing. He's looking for one shot. He needs to put his punches together. There you go. Nice left hook from Eric, and then a straight right hand behind. There you go. That's more like it. Stay in that pocket. He threw the left hook. Put the right hand behind it. That's more like it.
Yeah, he's only throwing like 2 punches compared to Sanchez's 5 or 6. I didn't say making all. I
don't even care about Sanchez's punches. It's the fact that Eric's defense is that damn leaky when he's getting hit like that.
Right, but he's got.
There you go. Good right hand from Eric.
You can't just throw that. You can't just be that one punch pony. Or like when the guy come like you got.
He's trying to better round right now though. He's holding his ground a little more. He's holding his ground a little bit more this round. Woo! There's the uppercut from Eric. There you go. Left hook to the body there from Eric. Oh, man.
I'm going to say it's going to be...
Tyron wants to know, when is Eric Tudor's brother, Sasha, coming to the pros? Where is he at? He's in the crowd somewhere over there, but I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. There you go. Good up jab from Eric, and then a jab to the stomach, and then he rolls beneath 2 punches from Jose Luis Sanchez. Sanchez closes the gap. I don't know, man. I don't have any idea how.
What?
I'm like really disappointed in Eric right now. He's better than this. Good left hook by Jose Luis Sanchez.
I'm just gonna win this fight. I'm telling
you. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. Come on.
I gotta call it the way I see it, Brandon.
Look
at that.
Eric's starting to box and turn a bit more, but I just think he's letting Sanchez get off way too much
and pushing him back.
And then when he does land, he's landing enough flush shots to where I can see the judges giving him a lot of these rounds.
Man, it's gonna be a shock for Golden Boy, right? Damn.
Last 10 seconds here in round 8.
Nah.
Oh man, I think he might have lost that one, guys.
I think Tudor lost this. Was his first loss.
I think he might have lost that one. If it's a draw, I'm not gonna be mad at that either. But
it's either a draw. Sanchez
that was.
Yeah, it's a bit surprise here, but let's get it right. This would be a big win for this guy.
I'll tell you this. I know for a fact that I was talking about Eric fighting Xander. I made a video about it. They both fought this dude. Eric fought this guy at an earlier stage of his career than Xander did. But this fight has shown me that Eric still has a long way to go to even get to that Xander level. Yeah, if he ever wants to get to that level. Because this was way too competitive. This is a fight that can go either way. This is one of those.
And he's got to go ahead and, like I said, he's an accurate puncher. Like you said, 1 or 2 punches that are very accurate. But he's got to answer those punches when they come back. You know what I mean? You can't just sit back and just throw 1 or 2 punches and move around. And they're great shots. But if the guy's throwing 10 and he's getting 5 with your 2 shots, what's the judge looking at?
Johnny says, salute BT Pop. Shout out to my man Johnny Boy.
Shout out, John. Guy, I've been watching your videos. I watched videos yesterday. Today I watched some of your videos. You tell him, man. You tell him what you think about Canelo. Tell him about Charlo too.
Calypso 8 says Eric Tudor exposed. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You get come on, man.
I'm not doing it.
You can't be fine. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Come on, no.
He did. But I'm not hitting him with that. That's my guy.
Oh,
I'm not hitting him with that. But he did though. He's got a lot of work to do.
Well, he's got to work on fighting how to handle better pressure fighters. Like pressure fighters know how to handle that.
Here we go. Here comes the decision. I can't handle this.
If De La Hoya paid him off, man.
78-74.
Pay him off, man.
And Chris Flores reached the score
Yeah.
77-75. All for your winner by unanimous decision from Albuquerque.
They called it right. They
called it right.
Oh, he's from Albuquerque too, Brendan.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Sanchez, man. He got an opportunity. Hopefully, Eric Tudor will learn from this. We're still going to ride with him here on True School Sports, but you got to call it what you see it. My 4 eyes do not lie. The first couple of rounds, Tudor did great, but then after that, they say his eyes or whatever, but no, bullshit. He just didn't throw enough punches.
Oh, man. Well, there you have it. Eric Tudor gets exposed and loses his first pro fight. Congrats to Jose Luis Sanchez. Yeah. He boxed a great fight. He fought the fight he needed to fight. He did what he needed to do. I'm glad the judges got it right. Unfortunately, Eric didn't come to fight. He didn't come to fight.
But hopefully
and he got found out. So
and hopefully he'll learn from this. I mean, this might make him grow, get better, and hopefully respect to Derek Santos and respect to his training. But hopefully Derek Santos put on more pressure fighters so he can get better at that movement. That's the reality of it.
I'm gonna say that I like Eric. I got a lot of love for Eric. He knows that. But man, it ain't the first time a South Florida.
He got a belt.
It ain't the first time a South Florida fighter has been signed to Golden Boy and got exposed. You know who else was signed to Golden Boy and got exposed? But he got exposed like in his pro debut. You know who got exposed? Steve Gaffard when he fought for Golden Boy because he was signed to them coming out the amateurs. Ain't the first time. So very, very disappointed in the performance of Eric. I don't know why he didn't come to fight, but listen, that's on him. Jose Luis Sanchez. We've seen him against Adrian Granados. We've seen him against Xander Zayas. We know he comes to fight, and he did. So.
And I mean, like I said, he's going to learn from this, and he's going to get better. That's what's going to happen. He's going to get better. Hopefully, learn from this and realize you just can't go in there and throw 1 or 2 punches.
Let me see. Yo, family, it's been a minute. How are you guys?
So good. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Hyro making jokes. So, Hyro, you're blocked. You're blocked, Hyro. How are you blocked? Shit. You're blocked. You're getting blocked.
Anyways,
certain things you can't troll about. You're getting blocked.
I hope that I got lots of respect for Derek Santos. But hopefully he's seen the weakness that his fighter has and how he has to sharpen those tools for him to get better. I think if I was Derek Santos, I would put in with more pressure fighter sparring, work on his sparring, keep doing his stamina, and I understand that you just can't throw 1 or 2 or 3 combinations when a guy with that many volume punching coming forward, it did to you. Simple as that. You can say he missed all those shots. The judges are not looking at that. I'm telling you that right now.
Man, so that's how when you train for fear the day you power. He don't train there anymore. He doesn't train. You know what? Oh, that's Harold. Harold, he doesn't train anymore there. You dickhead. He don't train there no more.
Oh shit. Oh,
Johnny Boy says, don't forget me, Pops, and BT, the only real MOB members in here. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. They want to know who we got for the main event, which is what's his name? Zurdo and Smith. Now Pops is going with the Comain. He going with Joe Smith. Now explain to them why you're picking Joe Smith. Explain.
I think I'm a big believer in on the blue collar type fighter. I think Joe Smith got his ass kicked against Beterbiev. I was seeing it live with my 4 eyes. He got his ass fucking kicked. But you get that sometimes, and you get a chance to rebound and see what you're all about. I picked Joe Smith because I just think that Joe Smith has more movement coming forward. He do a lot of things that I don't see Soto. I don't know. I have questions about Soto. He was overweight when he came for the last fight. Didn't happen. I have a lot of questions about him. I don't know how he's going to come in this fight. I don't care how good he looks or whatever. I'm riding with the man, the blue collar, and Joe Smith. He's got some power in his hands. I'm not saying Soto don't have it, but I just think, in my opinion, the Smith is a little skill-wise a little better than Soto.
Yeah, I'm going with Zurdo. I'm going with Zurdo. I think Zurdo is just too big. He's gonna overwhelm him. Joe's not necessarily. Zurdo may have gotten outboxed by Bivol. Joe ain't Bivol. Joe ain't no elite pure boxer. I think anybody who tries to fight Zurdo punch for punch is more times than not is not gonna work out for you. I mean, don't get it twisted. Joe Smith is still.
Why you think Soto's gonna knock him out?
No. Decision.
Decision.
Well, we'll see. Hyro's out here quoting paid in full. I get love out here in Harlem, man. I done sold coke on these streets, man. Hash, weed, heroin.
Hyro's crazy.
You see. Zurdo Ramirez, I don't think Joe has enough power to gain. Yeah, exactly. Man, okay. Check Hook in the building. What's good, Check Hook?
Joe Smith, baby, all day.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad right now. I'm a little sad. My boy got exposed like that.
Man, you have a good trainer.
I'm a
real
sad.
Good trainer in Derek Santos. This is your 10th fight. Yeah, you can say he's not enough fight.
I ain't mad at losing, but like
the last fight was the same thing.
Yeah.
He did throw enough punches and cut it close, and you can't do that all the time. I'm not gonna say a fighter that I've seen before that said. I mean, what I like about him, he's very humble. I mean, Tudor, but there's another fighter that I like from my island that talk all this talk when the lights on, he didn't do jack. So I think Derek Santos got to work on him, work on whatever skills he's got, because I want to see that fight with his eyes down the road sometime, because I think this is only going to make Tudor better.
One SSS, which is also Hyro, he continues quoting paid in full by saying, "But it's all fake. Understand what I'm saying? This life,
He's so stupid.
This game, there ain't no love in it. It don't love you back."
That's Hyro.
That's paid in full. Gonzalez gave Zurdo a run for his money in there for a bit. It was the whole fight. I was there. Unieski Gonzalez. Listen, that was Unieski knew that with what he had gone through in his career, that was probably going to be one of his last opportunities at the top level, and he fought like it that night. And he really. But again, I mean, yes, it's similar. I guess you could say it's similar because Unieski's a puncher. This guy's a puncher. But again, I don't think Zurdo's exactly struggling to make cruiserweight the way he was struggling to make light heavyweight at that point. So it's a different type of fight, different caliber of fight. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go with Zurdo decision. You going what? Joe Smith by what? Knockout?
Decision.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna tell you like this. Is it for mandatory term or anything?
I believe it's for some sort of belt.
Okay.
Ooh. Anthony says Zurdo is going to dog walk Joe Smith like Benavidez is going to dog walk Andre. I don't know about that last part. I don't know about that last part. Let's calm down. I think Benavidez probably should beat Andre, but I don't know about dog walk. He better just worry about making weight. He look a little fat around the sides.
I haven't seen none
He
of the
look a little
videos.
fat around the
I have
sides.
to check them out. I don't know. But if I'm just eating good and enjoying life, you know. When you have some time off, you gotta enjoy that too. You can't just be like, when is this fight? Next month?
November.
Yeah.
Late November. Andrade is getting stopped early. That is definitely not happening. Because in order to get stopped early, he'd have to be fighting a big puncher. He ain't fighting no big puncher. He's fighting Benavidez. Benavidez ain't a big puncher. Benavidez is a high volume puncher. He's an accumulation puncher. He ain't no big puncher. Now, maybe he gets to stop his later on in the fight, but it ain't going to be no 3-4 rounds. I promise you that. But right now, we got another prospect in action. We got Darius Fulghum.
And Alan Campa.
Yeah, I've seen Darius fight. I've seen Darius in the gym before. I saw him spar in Vegas like 2 years ago before he was pro. Down there at Salas's gym. He was down there with Joe Joyce and Zach Spiller. Good little fighter. Good fighter. Golden Boy has some high hopes for him, but again, Golden Boy has some high hopes for Eric Tudor. So if today showed us anything tonight, you best come to fight. Otherwise, you might get exposed. Fuck, man, I can't believe he lost.
Do you feel? I know we're big fans here of Otabek. Do you feel the same thing about him?
Otabek what?
The one that's gonna find a mandatory on.
He at least a mandatory.
Yeah.
He's at least a mandatory. Eric didn't even make it to the mandatory.
I know.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying people are gonna stop saying BT. You saying all these Florida guys are good. They're getting beat down like that.
T, if you want to get beat down,
I know.
T, if you want to get beat down,
I know. They're gonna say put the brakes on all your Florida fighters.
Nah, I'm still going with Eric. I'm still going with.
I think he's gonna learn from that. He's gonna get better.
What are your guys' thoughts on the possible Super Bowl? We can fight with Lopez and Garcia. I don't have any thoughts on it because it's not signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, when it gets signed, sealed, and delivered, I'll give you some thoughts. But I'm not into talking about fights that ain't happening.
Who's that?
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem with these guys at 135. We always talking about possibilities. Make the damn fights happen at 135.
That's 140, isn't it?
But 140. I don't have any thoughts on it, to be honest.
I got a thought on that. Teofimo's going to beat the fuck out of Garcia.
I don't got no thoughts on it. Yes, Pops. Shakur, shout out to Shakur. Yes, Pops and BT. How's everything? Hope the family is all good.
Guys.
I feel sorry for Bivol at the moment. It's being halted, and if David thinks he can start fast, he'll look like Jason Quigley. Yeah, as far as Bivol, I don't know if you heard, but he got a bigger fight. He's got a bigger fight to deal with right now. His wife is out here saying that apparently he beat the hell out of her, and she's taking the kids, and she's gonna make sure that the kids hate him for the rest of his life and all this stuff.
I mean,
so he needs to worry about that. But hopefully he can fight soon.
My son was telling me off the camera, we were talking about that. He says maybe that's why we haven't seen him fight for a while either, because what's going on the outside. I mean, we can look at, no disrespect to Jamal Charlo, he went through all that shit just recently, and yeah, he had mental whatever, but these women, man, they're more cold-hearted than we are. We have to go out there. We have to be 10 times
cold-blooded.
We can't sit there. Because when they get you, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you good, and they know when to get you at the right time. So you always gotta be 10 whatever
steps ahead.
Yeah.
What's good, Chance? He says, yes, sir. How you doing, BT and Pops? Good.
God bless you.
Good to see you, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, she posted like a big thing on her story. She posted a long, drawn-out thing on her story on Instagram yesterday talking about Bivol beat her. She posted a picture of her face. She had all these scratches and whatnot. You know, it is what it is. You know, everyone is already jumping to conclusions.
I can say like
I'll wait.
I can say like this: we're all human. Their relationship, no relationship is perfect, but at the same time, you know, it's just so sad that. Well, I don't want to get into all that. Bless Bivol. Come back, Bivol. That's it.
Man says, I like Joe, and I think he loses by decision, and may not be the same at the better be, but he's been in some wars and has had a decent chin, and he's got a listen, Joe's always got a sluggish chance.
Yeah.
Always got that puncher's chance. I'll tell you this. His brother tragically died like a couple months ago. So I know he's going to be fighting with his brother on his mind. Mm-hmm. That might actually give him, who knows, maybe that extra push.
He's got that, and he also had to get a baby recently too. So God bless him with that too. So he's going to have a lot of motivation to come back. And just the fact that he got beat down by Barry Reeves, enough motivation to come back and fight.
But right here, Darius. I'm with you, champ. I'm with you
100%. I'm mad, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the live done turned into a straight. Of course, this is why I'm scared of getting married, bro. Especially knowing I'm gonna be someone in life. They're just gonna try to.
Yeah. So you gotta have your ace in the hole. All your money aside, you broke. You don't have nothing.
Anyway,
God
bless everyone.
Yeah. Anyway,
I got nothing bad to say about nobody. Good right hand from Darius Fulghum. Darius Fulghum right now pressing forward on Alan Campa. There you go. Good jab there by Darius Fulghum.
TV real quick. Make me laugh, Brandon. The live game filled on you. Shot the field.
Yeah, y'all got anything to talk about? Let me know. Right now, we just watching Darius Fulghum and Alan Campa go at it. See how many fights we got to the main event. Right now, we got Eric just fought and got exposed. We still got Bektemir Melikuziev. I think we still got Rajan Champ. We got some fights. So we going to be here for a hot minute. 19 seconds left here in round one between Darius Fulghum and Alan Campa. Darius Fulghum with a body shot, and Alan Campa is down. Alan Campa is down. He's not getting up. That boy is not getting up. You might as well just wave it off. That boy is not getting up. And there it is. A crafty left hook to the body. Darius Fulghum stops Alan Campa in round one. See, that's how you gotta perform when you're a prospect. That's what I needed Eric Tudor to do. He didn't do it, so I'm sad. But shout out to Darius Fulghum. He's a fantastic fighter. He said, "Damn, we getting the main event early." We still got, I think, one or two more fights. So I don't think we're gonna get to it early. But you know, if dudes keep knocking people out, we might just get to the main event early. My man says, I don't know Bivol's true situation. Guys, yeah, that's why a lot of times people ask me, right? A lot of times people ask me, they say, BT, why do you stay to yourself so much? Because I don't trust, you know, most people. You know, I don't trust people, particularly, you know, when women, a lot of women, especially in our day and age, they ain't exactly women of noble character. So you got to move smart. Gotta be smart out here. I can't believe Eric lost to freaking Jose Luis Sanchez. That's ridiculous. I'm still tripping out that. He says, yeah, you know. I ain't gonna say that on here, Harold, but I know the line. He's a good husband and he's a good father. Darius Fulghum is now, what is he? He's 8-0 with, what is it? 6 knockouts? 8-0 with 8 knockouts. So he's sporting a 100% knockout ratio. Good stuff from Darius Fulghum so far in his career. I still can't believe Eric Tudor lost at Jose Luis Sanchez. I'm tripping off that. Guns on your Tumblr. Fuck hashtags and retweets. Spent all my euros on tuxes and weird clothes. I'm rock Tom Ford. I wonder what fight is next. Oh no. Oh man, that sounds pretty harsh. But he says Eric Tudor is the Joey Spencer of Golden Boy. Fuck, man. You ain't lying. He damn sure fought like it tonight. That's my guy. I don't want to talk bad about him, but reality is reality. This is a guy in Jose Luis Sanchez. He was supposed to go in there and beat up. You know, it was supposed to be a good test like it was for Xander, and he got beat by him. So I can't even argue with you. I was gonna say he was Victor Morales Jr., but Victor Morales Jr. I think would have beat a guy like Jose Luis Sanchez. So I ain't gonna argue with you. South Florida took an L. But we'll see how he bounces back. It ain't over for him, but it's definitely a bad sign. And he got to really clean some things up. His defense was less than stellar, like you said. It was bad. it's been bad. I mean, it was bad the last fight against Reggie Harris. It wasn't great against Reggie Harris. It wasn't great against Devontae Kato Kane, but he found more than enough in the tank to win. So, that's the thing about boxing. You can win fights, but if you have enough flaws, when you step up, they get found out, and that's what happened to him. Check Hook 1 says, Bektemir Melikuziev. He's gonna be fighting Alontes Fox, right? Was it Alontes Fox? I think he's fighting Alontes Fox. Hater, rest in peace to the parking lot. I did shit with Mariah. I see as a hockey rink. I'm flyer. Yeah, he's fighting Alontes Fox. Nah, he's not a journeyman. That's pushing it too far. Jose Luis Sanchez isn't a journeyman. A journeyman would be like someone like Darnell Boone. He hasn't lost enough to call him a journeyman. He's only lost 2 fights, so he's not. You can't say he's a journeyman. He's a gatekeeper. Because he had to draw Adrian Granados. Adrian Granados was a world level contender at one point in time, so that automatically makes him not a journeyman. But to each his own. Ryan Rozicki is fighting December 2nd in Sydney, Nova Scotia against a guy from Nigeria. All right, I'll check that out. That's good to know. Ryan Rozicki, he's in the rankings now. He's gonna be in some big fights real soon, so that's good. That's good to see. MAZBX says Alontes Fox is in for a rough night, but I'm rooting for him. Yeah, Beck Bully, he's coming off that Gabe Rosado win, and now I think he's gonna be able to. He's exercised those demons, so now. Alontes Fox, he was fighting on that Team Combat League. And I'm really, I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm really intrigued. I'm really intrigued to see how all these fighters that are fighting in Team Combat League, now that they're back in real fights, I'm really interested. I'm intrigued to see how they do because, Pete Dobson, who is a friend of the channel. Shout out to him. Pete Dobson's fighting this 5-0 welterweight from the UK who won a silver medal in the last Olympics, and Pat McCormick. That'll be November the 11th. So I'm intrigued to see how Fox does now that he's in real fights again. I'm intrigued to see how Pete Dobson does now that he's in real fights again because they were in this Team Combat League shit. So
I'll just say like this: I like that rule that you always say, Brendan. When you don't keep yourself active inside the ring, I don't care if it's KSI, whatever fake ass soap opera fighting or wrestling or whatever you want to call it. If you're not actively in that ring. Getting your fights, not just sparring, getting in there, your timing, that can hurt you down the road. And I will say this about, I like Pete and everything, but I hope that not him doing this prize fight, whatever you want to call it thing, we call the fight he does. I hope that doesn't affect him, and I hope that when he gets in that ring, after how long has he been out for the ring now? For a while, right? Wow, for a real fight. I'm not talking. I'm not disrespecting that sport that he was doing, but I want to see what it's all about.
They only fight 1-round fights. They forget.
That's what that is.
Yeah, Team Combat League. It's a league. You're on a team. Like.
What the hell? Oh my god!
You don't know about Team Combat League?
No.
Well, he was in it, so he didn't fight Virgil Ortiz, and then he jumped in the Team Combat League, right? So basically they put you on a team of like 12 people, or
and you fight one round.
You fight 1 round, and you got to win the round for your team. And his team, they won the championship, the New York Attitude.
Man, you better get back in that ring and get some rounds in. You better
anyway. My man Hyro says, maybe Eric Tudor needs to leave South Florida. A 21-year-old has too much streets. Listen, any age, it don't matter what age you're at. Every age has temptations in the mean streets of South Florida. Yes, I agree. I ain't seen to talk to him in a minute, but
and if you love women, this is the last place you want to come to.
Last place you want to be. He'll get in trouble quickly. That Regis Haney promo is dope. It's one of the best commercials I've ever seen in boxing. That Regis Prograis, Devin Haney commercial. Have you seen it? Where they're like in black and white, and like it zooms in on like the face and the lips and stuff. And Devin's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and then Regis is like, "You a fraud, you a fraud, you a fraud, you a fraud, and you was manufactured. I'm gonna take everything for you. I'm gonna crush you."
You already know who I'm writing with. Roo, baby.
It was like a wrestling promotion.
I love Haney. My son said I can't stand Haney. I do like Haney.
You don't like Haney. Stop that shit. You don't like Haney.
Haney.
You don't like Haney. Just be real. Stop all this like, oh.
Listen, Haney the other day came on, brought out something out, and we can go back to the commercial right now. I'll say real quick. Haney was talking about Shakur Stevenson about how Stevenson was crying of him getting shortchanged on the offer that Haney made him. But then Haney came out and said that Stevenson did that to one of his opponents. The same offer that Haney made that Stevenson made to his opponents. What he talking about? At the end of the day, I respect Haney for that because he actually called out Shakur on that. You got to take risks to be great, or if you want to be great, you got to take risks. And Shakur, I think, lost a big opportunity of being that guy that could have beat Haney, in my opinion. I don't care if down the road they're going to fight or not going to fight. He should have fought him when he had the opportune time because you just don't never know. And I'll say it again. I was watching fight. I was watching Iron Barkley the other day. I watched Frank the fight. Frank the boxing historian. Follow his channel. He's got some good things. A lot of old boxers. I watched Sugar Ray Robinson. Man, I just wish that boxing could go back when they had 15-round fights and all this shit. Because all these motherfuckers that I see here talking shit about they don't want to fight me. Shut the fuck up and go ahead and fucking fight.
Yeah, what? Why are you going off?
on Shakur. He pissed me off. I was a big fan of his. What? He's a fucking bitch.
Yo, chill. We call old fighters bitches. That's disrespectful. Have some respect.
Listen, okay, he might not be a bitch, but he is a bitch because he should have taken the risk. He should have taken the risk, fought Haney, and I have a question with that. You all station to my show. Pop's going to have a show coming on. It's called Pop Rants about a lot of things. And it might not make sense or it might make sense, but I have to spit it out. And that's one of my biggest topics. Shakur's disappointed me the last couple of months. They just asked me the other day, is he in his prime? We don't even fucking know.
Well, to be fair, nobody really knows when they're in their prime.
And I'm mad because I like Shakur. That's the whole thing. I never thought I was going to get this, but my son tells me this every time. Don't just judge a book by its cover. When you say, "Oh, the fighter's beautiful," or this person like this,
well, that's like what he says. That's when he says, "Well, she seemed like she wasn't that type of girl."
Yeah,
she seemed.
Yeah, she seems like a nice girl. Then you come back, you in jail, all your bank account. But the point being is, don't just judge a person for how you see them there. You don't know behind closed doors how they really are. That's it. My son learned that from boxing. Says, whatever you think of it, think the opposite, or just don't. That's
why. That's the other day, right? I was talking to this girl on Instagram the other day, and she said she was arguing about something, and she said, "Oh, I don't like your ass because you made a bad first impressions, and first impressions are everything." And I said, "No, first impressions aren't everything because if first impressions were everything, then the divorce rate would be lower." That's what I told her, and she didn't like that. So I say that to say that you can't always just go off with fighters, whether it be in fights or with the mental makeup. You can't just go off of, "Oh, well, he's seen this way." No, give it some time before you make a assessment on someone.
I ain't gonna say the fighter's name. Every time I got around home with Brendan, I was telling him, "Man, I like this guy. He's cool. He's from I forgot what country he's from Egypt or something like that. Real cool guy and everything, right?" And then as my son talks to him on the phone and everything, I said, "Man, this guy's crazier than what I thought."
So yeah, you don't know.
I mean, and to go along with that, brother's got a good friend. I won't say no names. Well, I like him. I respect him. He seems like an angel. But sometimes he's got a devil in disguise, and I will never know it. So I have to stop saying that, like just make a judgment on a person and say, "Oh, that person is great," because I really don't know.
Yeah. First fight at 140 is progress. Give Haney. Yeah, listen. You could be the biggest Devin Haney hater in the world. At this point, at least now, start giving him his due now, because Regis Prograis is no joke. That's legit. Listen, that's a legit fighter.
I'm not hating Haney because
yes, you are.
My son says that because I always say things because I just think Haney, as big as he is and as strong as he is, and my son says you just wait to get to 140. He's letting up some people. My son told me you don't know. You always want to see Haney knock somebody out. You just always if you're watching hockey, you want somebody to check somebody, hit them hard. If you're watching baseball, if you don't get a home run, you're not happy, and so forth and so forth. So stop being like that. Enjoy his skills. Enjoy he's a champion, and then respect what he's got. So yeah. So it is a tough fight for him, but I'm glad he's going up there and getting it done.
By the way, the Comain event is coming on now. We got Bektemir Melikuziev and Alantez Fox. They're making their way to the Bet Bully. He's Mexican. He's not Mexican, but look.
He's doing that Mayweather thing?
He's from Uzbekistan, but he got the sombrero on.
Oh, I've seen this guy fight before. What's the last fight we've seen him fight?
He fought Rosado on the tank.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But Rosado also knocked him out.
Yeah. But on the thoughts of PBC goes to Amazon, I'll just say like this. Thank you, Al Heyman. You've been famous. You got all your fighters right. You're making whatever you're doing. So I'm just gonna say what the fighters say. What the fighters say, not what I say. Al Haymon can't do no wrong. So good luck to him at Amazon. Maybe they offer him a big contract, more money to keep PBC alive, and maybe even Showtime. Is it Showtime and PBC together? Or they're separate entities still? Now they
work together.
They were not no more. Yeah, 'cause I was saying, I've been hearing the rumors that Showtime is going to go out of business, and I will hate that because I enjoy their access videos like HBO. I'll tell you, to be honest. So yeah, I'm happy for Al Haymon and the PBC crew. Good luck to him. You got to go where the money's at. Now my dad, God bless him, he's in heaven. My brother tells me God bless him, he's here. My son tells me all the time that Haney's gonna be a different animal at 140. And if he cracks progress, he won me over.
Since Martin turned down the $1 million payday for Shakur, who can he fight at PBC to make that same amount he turned down? I mean, unless he's fighting Tank.
Oh, Martin turned it down. I had it backwards. Okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
He can't fight nobody but Tank. Really, I mean, no, he's not getting that against anybody but maybe Gervonta Davis.
Why would you turn down that $1 million like that if you never made it before? Like if you beat Shakur, I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but you know why you not take it? Because the next bigger fight he got.
Because he's an idiot. That's why.
Who's Martin also got a beef with? He would make money off more Shakur than he would Davis and Martin fight.
No, he wouldn't.
You would tell me that Davis and Martin fight would be more bigger than Shakur?
Gervonta Davis. Not Keyshawn. Gervonta.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought it was Keyshawn.
No, Gervonta.
Oh shit! I got it. My son got to remind me of some of this stuff. The other day, I told my son about a song. It's called "That's Life" by Frank Sinatra. My son said, "Dad, that's just older than you," and I knew that a long time ago.
He never heard "That's Life" by Frank Sinatra. I'm like, where the fuck you been at?
The only one
where you been at?
I heard about "I Love New York." New York.
Right. Shout out to all 23 of you for being here with us. We got Bektemir Melikuziev against Alantez Fox. Should be a good little co-main event.
Who you got in this fight?
I mean, Beck should beat Alantez Fox, but again, Eric Tudor should have beat Jose Luis Sanchez. So I don't know shit about boxing.
Isn't that what you always said? That's why fights gotta happen.
That's why you fight the fights.
Yeah,
it's never a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
I'm over here talking about. You know what's funny? Eric's a second fighter where I've talked about. He's a second fighter where I've talked about Xander Zayas and another because I made a video last year about Xander Zayas and Evan Holyfield being a fight that could be big down the road.
Yeah,
like literally, like that same week, Evan Holyfield lost.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then I made a video about Eric versus Xander because it's the Battle of South Florida, and then now Eric lost. So I'm not putting no more fighters in the same settings with Xander because they wound up losing that same week.
Yeah, I'll just say it like this. I think one of the golden rules that you always tell me is, like my son tells me sometimes we put athletes on the top. Wait until you see them 20 games or 20 fights or whatever before you actually make a true judgment on a lot of these fighters. And I think he's right. He said, Pops, you can't just go ahead and just say, oh, well, after 5 fights, he's going to be great. When you haven't seen that, he's just a prospect trying to get up and be there. Yeah, you see the skills, but you know.
Oh my God, Alantez Fox is hurt. That boy is hurt. Beck Bully's coming for all the smoke. Overhand left by Bektemir Melikuziev.
So that being said, what I was telling you, so you can't just put a judgment on somebody like that. And I think, and I'll say, like the Puerto Rican guy, Oscar Colasco, yesterday, the 105 pounder, he looked good. But he didn't fight nobody. No disrespect to Dingeng, what his name is. He had no skills. He had nothing. Sean Gibbons,
good body shot.
Sean Gibbons should be ashamed of himself for not having a cutman on his side. But I like the 105 pounder from Puerto Rico, but I have to see more from him.
Yeah, 1 minute and 16 seconds left here in round 1 between Bektemir Melikuziev and Alantez Fox. Alantez Fox already been stunned a couple times. The 2 times Beck touched him with that left hand, it got his attention instantly.
Isn't Beck like a young cat too, like 24?
I don't think he's young.
No,
he's not young. He one of these Uzbeks. Let me see. How old is Beck?
Yeah,
he can't be young. He's one of his
20s.
He's one of these Uzbeks that got like a gajillion fights in the amateurs.
Yeah, but you got fighters that young and they have over so many fights. Oh, I was watching a video about Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea, and somebody told him, "Oh, you only had 200."
He's in his 20s.
It's a 20, yeah.
He's 20.
He's still young, but he's getting good experience for a lot of these fights, so he's gonna get better as it goes on. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker. Somebody said, "Oh, you only had 200 amateur fights," and he said, "No, you better get it right. I have 500 amateur fights, not just 200." What's my point? You gotta do your homework on your fighters before you talk about your fighters.
Yeah. And Melikuziev, though, he's in pretty good control so far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Alantez Fox really has anything to keep Beck off of him. He don't like.
Has it been a minute since he fought?
Hyro says, "No disrespect, Pops, but you don't know any of the guys at 105. That guy was a top contender."
No, I understand he was top contender, and he also got knocked out by Jerusalem prior to the fight, and he got back up, and he showed that he gave a Puerto Rican salsa. Le dieron de esto rápido. So I understand what you're saying. He is a top contender, but are you serious, Harold? I mean, you look at skills and talent, fighting a Philippine that you've heard the story that they were saying. Come on.
My man QC says, "What's up, BT and Pops? Hope everything is good with you fellas.
Bless your family.
Who do you got tonight in the main event and why?"
I like and Mike. Don't ever go by my theories. Some of my theories are retarded.
Sometimes you get them right though. But, sometimes you get them right.
I like Joe Smith. Yeah, I was live with Brendan in New York when he got beat down by Better Be. I think he's gonna this fight right here. His motivation, having a new kid, and whatever sad happened to his brother. God bless him. Rest in peace. On Joe Smith, I just like him. I just like that blue collar thing about him, and I just think Zurdo to me disappointed me when he came overweight last fight. I don't know how Zurdo's going to come into this fight, so I'm going with Joe Smith. I think he's still got power. People say he doesn't have enough power to beat Ramirez. I don't think so. I think Joe Smith wins this fight.
I got Zurdo. I just think Zurdo is too big for Joe, and I think Joe is gonna allow Zurdo to impose that size. So I don't think Zurdo gonna stop him, but I think he'll outwork him and grind him down to a workman-like performance, like a little decision.
Out of the two fighters, who's the most skillful fighter in your opinion? Skillful, not power, not
Zurdo.
Zurdo?
Yeah, Zurdo.
He don't move enough.
Neither one of them.
Zurdo don't move enough.
Neither one of them move enough.
Are you serious?
Neither one of them move enough.
Oh hell no! I don't think he got more skills than Joe. But that's because I'm biased towards Joe. But I like Zurdo too, but I just like Joe a little better. And that's for a mandatory, right? You said something? Dang, Golden Boy doesn't have like a lot of big fights.
Good left hand to the body there from Beck Bully. I just realized there's like nobody at this card except like Sean Tatel and like Rick Glazer and the lovely Sofia Gutierrez. She's somewhere over there. But like, it's not. They're fighting in a pretty small venue, and it is relatively empty. Oh shit!
Heard him again?
Yeah, Bektemir Melikuziev just hit him with a big left hand. I'm gonna tell you like this: if Alantez Fox is any indicator of how all these fighters from Team Combat League are gonna fight once they get back into real fights, I'm scared for P. Dobson.
Oh, he fought that too?
He was on there.
I mean, that's like saying me going in there.
You need to watch
it. One round. I can't watch that. No, I'm not gonna go in there watch a bunch of clowns fight one round and they switch around, whatever, go around, round. Whatever,
no, but it's cool. They have like
it's weird.
They have like
introductions. Do they shake hands like this, like in wrestling?
They have introductions.
High five.
They have introductions like NBA, like the starting five, like you.
You see? Oh yeah, man.
So shout out to all 25 of you out here.
Hit that like button, super chat, because we're back. Get paid by YouTube.
Back.
Thank you.
YouTube stopped fucking with us, so we're good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man, where is it? Chet Cook says if Haney beats Prograis, then I may think about giving him a chance at impressing me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's what I just said earlier. I said if Haney can go in there and crack Prograis, he won me over.
I hope Devin wins a fight against Prograis like the way Richardson Hitchens beat Zepeda, like boring as hell. And I want to see you give him credit.
Oh man, my son was improved. My son said this is another fight he tells me about. Oh, you said Shakur and who else did I said that want you going to fight? And he's like, you're gonna see these two fight and you're gonna be like, it's not what I thought the fight was gonna be. I forgot who that fighter is, but basically my son's telling me what's gonna be your opinion is that a boring fight? Basically telling me, Dad, you're gonna fucking learn to appreciate talent, appreciate skills, not just fucking going for the knockout. That's what he's trying to tell me. Enjoy boxing, look at boxing.
Did Daniel Luna lose? I don't know. I didn't see the prelims, so I don't know about Daniel Luna.
Yo, Golden Boy doesn't have like a lot of big names anymore.
Yeah, they do.
They
got Jaime Munguia.
Please.
I
don't have no hair. But I'm saying, you hear what De La Hoya said that the next face of boxing is going to be Garcia.
Which Garcia?
Ryan Garcia.
Oscar said that?
Yeah.
It's cool.
You agree with that?
I mean,
yeah. Anyway, we don't believe in that face of boxing.
That face of hey, you know what? Let me say this. I want to say this because I got something to say. I got something to say about the face of boxing. This whole argument because I've been seeing it all week. Is Canelo the face of boxing? Is Tank the face of boxing? Can I tell you guys something? Who gives a fuck who the face of boxing is? Boxing is like the 8th most popular sport in America right now. So what does it matter if Canelo Alvarez or Gervonta Davis is the face of the 8th most popular sport in America? It's my favorite sport. What y'all don't understand is when you have these dumbass arguments about who's the face of boxing. The real reason why they have a face of boxing, why they use it, it's just an excuse for fighters to duck fights they should be fighting. So for example, if Canelo holds these 168 belts and he has to fight Christian and Billy, who's the WBC #1 contender, or I don't know if he's mandatory yet, but if he becomes mandatory, if I say, oh, Canelo should fight as mandatory Christian and Billy, then you say no, he don't have to be the face of boxing. He don't got to do nothing he's supposed to do because he's the face of boxing. Fuck that shit.
You're missing the whole.
That's the gayest argument in boxing. You're missing the boxing.
You're missing the whole. You're missing the whole. I don't know if you agree with me or not.
It's the gayest argument in boxing.
The definition behind the face of boxing is I'm the one making the money. I'm the one selling the seats. I'm the one doing this. Right now, there's nobody that sells out. Nobody sells out like Canelo. We have to look at it the way it's
Can I say something? Canelo ain't even selling like that.
Canelo?
When Canelo fought Miami, they gave like 4,000 tickets. He ain't selling like that.
So, okay.
Nobody's selling like that in boxing.
Can you say that this is just what we're watching the fight? Oh, this is sloppy over here. This guy looks tired. At the end of the day, would you say then if he's not the face of boxing,
I don't believe it.
But I mean,
I think it's pointless argument.
Will you agree that Canelo has made a gross bunch of money for boxing, like Mayweather and Pacquiao?
Yes. Yeah. No. He's made money though.
So you put him below Mayweather and Pacquiao?
And yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because he only sells in one area. That's it. Pacquiao can go anywhere. So Mayweather can go anywhere.
You can't be fighting in fucking Texas and California, and that make it a. I don't even want to have the argument. It's dumb. It's dumb because with him being the face of boxing, you know what's happened to boxing? They made Kovalev and Canelo wait like 2 hours for Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz to finish fighting. They had I know he's fighting. DAZN got into a lawsuit because he didn't generate enough subscriptions for them. Showtime about to go out of business. So come on, man. Like what are we talking about?
I'll say it like this.
Anyway, let me acknowledge this comment. My man, shout out to my main man, Christian Nones from the Daily Power. He says, BT, hope all is well.
God bless you and your father, Christian. God bless you.
Love, bro. Hope you can come by the Daily Power show next weekend. I'd like to. I don't know if I can. I'm kind of like a little out the way in Homestead.
Yeah.
Don't really have transportation right now at the moment, but if I can, I'll let you know.
Shout out to your dad and your family, Christian. God bless you.
But yeah, hope all is well. I heard you were training fighters because he's seen that. He's training. He's on his whole like Emmanuel Stewart shit now.
Okay,
he's like younger. He's like the same age as the fighters, like training them pretty much. So
that's pretty good though. Nice, I mean, that's how you learn.
But man.
So no face of boxing then.
I think it's a pointless argument because boxing. I'm talking about from a mainstream standpoint. Boxing is not in a healthy space. So who cares who the face of boxing is?
Point,
I think boxing just needs to focus on making the fights we need to see so the sport can be in a healthy place.
One good point that my son told me about that he doesn't agree with is taking all the fights. He said that the other fights going to Dubai because all the promoters in the U.S. are being greedy or something like that. You told me.
All these years of, I want to keep things in-house. Top Rank want to keep things in-house. PBC don't want to work with nobody. Golden Boy, So now all the fights got to go to Saudi because now you've alienated many of the fans in America.
But I will say one thing. De La Hoya the other day came out and said he's trying to get all the promoters together to try to get all the fights back to the U.S. He said the only guy that he's not going to see, Harold, listen to this. He said the only guy we probably will never see is El Heyman.
Anyway, we're like in round 4 of Beck Bully versus Alontes Fox. It's a
decent fight.
It's a one-sided fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alontes Fox trying to time with that. I caught that too. MAW. He trying to catch him with that same punch that the Rosado caught him with. Yep.
Yeah. So as far as I think one thing that I agree with all the other networks that are still live making money, they're saying that actually when a promotional company goes out of business like Showtime, they're saying that actually hurts boxing. I look at it this way: it might hurt boxing because they left and they can't have the fights anymore on the channel, blah blah blah, whatever. But they're going to get all the fighters from that, and they can jump to the other networks, and you can still see the fighters. You know,
good left hand to the body from Beck. Yeah. Oh, he's best counter of the live. The face of boxing is just a pound for pound list for casuals. It's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me angrier when it's one thing if I see casual boxing fans having an argument, but when I see like what's supposed to be quote unquote legitimate media jumping in on that debate, I'm like, yo, I want to smack the shit out of some of you guys, like respectfully, like you guys shouldn't be talking about that stuff.
Yeah, I'll just say it like this
because it distracts from what we're supposed to be doing, which is making the big fights happen for the fans and for the sport. But that's just me. Oh. Good right hand from Alontes Fox. Okay, Alontes Fox starting to find the home for that right hand.
Yeah, you don't want them body punches from Beck. And I just think that
Alontes Fox takes the knee.
Is that a liver shot?
It's a liver shot. Oh yeah, that's a liver shot. I don't know if he's getting up from that one.
He getting up.
He looked like Ryan Garcia. Oh, he got up. He got up. I was going to say he looked like Ryan Garcia against
Tank. 58 seconds left.
But he got up. There's 55 seconds left. That's a whole eternity. Let's see.
You hit that body shot.
Let's see if Beck Bully breaks him down.
I just said that. Look what happened.
Oh,
he's going to go down this time.
Big left hand to the body from Beck Bully. And he's trying to put him away here. I'll be surprised if Alontes get out of here. Oh, nice left hook from Alontes Fox, but
Fox just trying to survive.
Beck Bully's getting right on top of him. Chris the Plumber, what's good, champ?
God bless. How y'all doing?
Yep, and that's it. That's it. The referee waves it off. Beck Bully stops Alontes Fox. As Hira was saying earlier, he does what he did what Demetrius Andre couldn't do.
To who?
Alontes Fox. Demetrius Andre went 4 rounds on him like years ago though, when he was like, he's older now. He's older now, but like shout out to Beck. That's 2 wins. That's what is it? That 2 wins in a row for him now since
the last
a couple wins in a row for him now. He's building up a nice little resume for himself, and the Beck train is back on its tracks.
That's good.
I'm still mad Eric lost, but I can't believe this shit. Eric,
you still upset over that?
I'm not upset.
You gotta get over it, man.
I'm not upset. Because it is what it is. He didn't come to fight.
Yeah.
I'm just a little disappointed. That's all. Little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being disappointed, but it is what it is. But shout out to all 24 of you here. Thank you for joining us.
Hit that like button. Thank you.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Super chat if you feel led to. We here. The untouchable True School Sports Empire.
Yeah, easy box. Michael Fox still fight. Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Michael Fox, he's still fighting. I can't remember who the last time I saw him fight.
Yeah.
The last time I really, really remember him fighting was when he fought Maestre. Hey, do you think Beck and Munguia is a good fight right now? My man Francisco Hernandez asked that question. I would love that fight. Munguia got to fight somebody. Like he ain't been fighting really not anybody too crazy.
No.
So at least if he fights Beck, I know that there'll be a guy across the ring from him who's throwing heavy leather at him to try to concuss the guy and knock him out. They've been matching him up with I like Jimmy Kelly, but Jimmy Kelly and they trained Rosado. No, man, put him in there with someone who got some thump in his gloves. I love that fight.
And this guy's a hungry guy right here. The young guy, Beck, is hungry, 20-year-old, whatever he is. Thank
you. That's right. I forgot about that fight. Michael Fox's last fight was Mean Machine. And that was Mean Machine's first PBC fight.
Was it?
Kabaluskas wound up stopping Michael Fox, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Golden Boy want to make that fight. They want to protect Munguia because they're trying to make him. They're trying to make it like, look, you guys know I can't stand Canelo. I don't like Canelo, but man, Munguia is not Canelo.
So you appreciate Canelo?
I used to, but then this fight.
Oh Lord, what's going on?
You know what it was. I was cool until this tired ass Jamel Charlo fight. Because Jamel Jamel did not come to fight. He's a 54-pounder moving up to 68 coming off hand surgery and 60-month layoff. And he didn't stop him. Yeah. I didn't want to see it. So no,
I'm gonna say that. But my brother said Charles just went to go check if it's ACH, what it was called.
Yeah,
cashed in.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. Munguia almost got stopped by Derevyanchenko. That's true. A faded Derevyanchenko too. It wasn't even like it was Derevyanchenko who had already taken some punishment.
Yeah.
Had some wear and tear on him. You're right. That was good. I forgot about that fight, but you're right. But Beck is fresher. What I'm saying is Munguia hasn't fought anybody that's as fresh as Beck
and young
as Beck.
Got power.
Who also can punch.
Yeah.
So yes, for that reason, I say make the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But
why don't we say it like this? You appreciate what Canelo's done for boxing, but you hate what his opponent he picks.
Now you put words in my mouth because.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
I don't want to talk about him enough. There's a million fighters.
Yeah. We say he'll fight anybody.
He says a lot of things. Check Hook says Dennis Hogan beat Munguia. I remember that. We were laughing at that. We were laughing at that before when it happened. It's unfortunate. And you know what's crazy? And when a guy, Dennis Hogan, gets robbed, like the economy and the ecosystem of boxing, it just goes on. Like nobody remembers, nobody gives a fuck about Dennis Hogan.
Yeah. Like
Dennis Hogan just faded into obscurity and was used as a B-side opponent the rest of his career. But he should have been a world champion. So
it's crazy.
But anyway, let's see what Beck Bully's saying. Let's see what he's saying. I mean, man, Beck.
Albatta juda ham xursandman bugungi nokauntimdan. Xudo xolasa nima deydi? Shuncha ishonch bildirganlarni ishonchini oqlaganimdan juda ham xursandman. Bundan keyin ham dokazat qilishga harakat qilaman.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's a very good opportunity for me to fight here, and I'm excited. It was a good fight. I was a little bit overexcited, because of the coming back, and I wanted to bring. Everyone was missing the old bully, so the old bully's here, and thank you everyone for the support. And yeah,
your career stalled a couple of years ago after the loss to Gabe Rosado. Do you feel like you've gotten your momentum back?
Albatta, nima deydi? U menga juda ham katta dars bo'ldi. Nima deydi? Shu darsdan yaxshi murabbiylar bilan nima deydi? Natija chiqarib, yana ham kuchli joylarda g'alaba qozonishga yo'l bo'ldi.
Yeah, that was a little obviously lesson for me, and I learned my lesson. We're working on different styles. This time it was probably the most awkward style you can get at 168, but we got the job done, and we're getting better. Every single fight that I'm getting inside the ring, I'm learning and I'm getting better.
You got a little bit of hardware now. You're ranked in the top 10 by 2 of the sanctioning bodies. What do you want to do next?
Albatta, me simple, fight everyone. 116, everyone. Fight, good. No fight, get out of the area.
I don't think we need a translator for that one.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Beck. Well, Oscar, you heard what your fighter said. He's obviously still dangerous in the ring. What can you get for this guy? What kind of fight can you put him in next?
World title. He wants everybody. He wants to fight the very best. And like he said, look, he's a bully. He's strong. He's fast on his feet. He's going to be dangerous for anybody.
All right, we got a couple of world title level fighters coming up in the main event. Gilberto Ramirez against Joe Smith Jr. Both these guys coming off losses in world title fights. You were pretty disappointed in Gilberto Ramirez after he missed weight several months ago.
Sure.
How do you feel about where he's at now and what he looks like at cruiserweight?
It's time to shine. It's time to go out there and try to walk right through Joe. Joe's coming with everything. I need Zurdo to come with everything, so we're going to see a good fight.
You want to see him go straight at Joe Smith?
Let's go. Let's fight. Do or die.
All right, in a couple of weeks' time, you've got Alexis Rocha back in action. He is at the top of the 147-pound rankings with the WBO. How long before Alexis Rocha gets his title shot?
He's right there knocking on the door. I think he can fight anybody. We can fight Thurman. We can fight whoever. Spence. We can fight whoever they put in front of him. He's ready.
You made a big announcement recently. Ryan Garcia, he is back December 2nd, fighting at 140 pounds, taking on the very physical
47, not
Oscar Duarte.
Oh, no, 140.
Yeah.
40.
The right choice for Ryan Garcia now.
It's a tough fight. I mean, especially being knocked out by Tank Davis and coming back and fighting Oscar Duarte, who is a power puncher. He's got 11 wins by knockout in a row. It's going to be a tough fight, a tough test. Ryan Garcia wanted this. But winning this fight against Oscar Duarte, or vice versa, you never know who's going to win. That fighter has a chance for the world title next.
Ryan Garcia, first fight at 140 pounds, first fight with Derek James working in his corner. But you mentioned world title next. What is the next big fight for Ryan Garcia if he can get through Oscar Duarte?
Well, I had a meeting with Bob Arum, and like I said, I'm calling out all promoters to make the big fights happen. Bob Arum promotes Teofimo Lopez. He promotes Shakur Stevenson. We want them all. We want to make the big fights happen for the fans.
All right, well, good luck with that. And good luck later on tonight. Gilberto Ramirez, Joe Smith, looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Guys.
Later on tonight.
Oscar
So now.
the golden boy, had to like what he saw there from Beck.
Of course he has to.
All right, so there you have it. Oscar De La Hoya giving you guys his thoughts on Beck and his plans for other fighters. By the way, just so you guys know, I went ahead and I checked to see where Beck is in the rankings. Bektemir Melikuziev is currently ranked number 9 at 168 and number 7 at 168. Why don't Canelo try to fight him? Hey, why don't Canelo try to fight him? He showed respect to the Mexican culture. He came out with the sombrero.
Yeah.
Why not fight him? That'd be a good fight. I like that fight. But nonetheless, Oscar Duarte, Ryan Garcia, that's coming up in December.
So he wants a lawsuit or something. He stayed with Golden Boy.
I mean, he has to. He's in a contract.
I thought okay, that's what happened. It's okay.
But Hyro says it's funny how Oscar's the first thing he mentions are PBC fighters. Hyro also says Munguia at 168 is dangerous. This man fought every contender possible and never went after the title at 160. Him and Virgil Ortiz are the same. Damn. Is Bektemir Melikuziev a bigger version of Provodnikov? I don't think his defense is quite as leaky as Provodnikov's, but I could definitely see the comparison. I think Beck's got more skills to him than Provodnikov had. Provodnikov was a bit more just bullish. I think Rocho will get knocked out by dudes like Romain Villa and Stanionis. Well, we got to see how he does against Giovanni Santillan, the biggest fight, the biggest fight in the welterweight division, October 21st. I'd like to watch it versus Giovanni Santillan. What do you think about that? San Diego versus Santa Ana. I wanted to go to that fight. I wanted to go to that fight. That's all the way out of LA. That would have been a fun fight to be at. But
over there,
yeah. Hyro says I think Oscar is in talks to buy Top Rank. Could be. I mean, they should give him Top Rank. He freaking helped build the company up. When he was fighting.
That's crazy.
You know, millions of dollars he helped Top Rank become worth because all them fights that he had for Bob.
Yeah, but the Bob father is leaving.
He's gonna die soon. He's old. He's old. I mean, I like Bob, but
probably gonna pass it on to one of his kids or something.
Well, he's probably gonna pass it on to Todd DeBuff. You know him, the president of Top Rank.
Probably if I see him.
Todd DeBuff. You know, but hey, shout out to all 22 you guys that are listening to us ramble on and joining us for the fights. You know, we're waiting for the fight with Zurdo and Smith right now. There's nothing going on, so when the fight does happen and the fighters make their the ring walk, will make sure you guys
be the first to know.
But yeah, man.
Your last minute predictions.
I'll tell you this. I know right now this is a chill line. We're a bit subdued, but I'm gonna tell you next week when Brian Mendoza fights Tim Mizzou, I ain't gonna be this calm. We team Brian Mendoza. You know they writing off my boy Brian Mendoza. Okay, and I don't like it.
I'm not writing him off. I do like it, Mendoza. I just think
when Tim Mizzou wins,
he beat for what's his name? It's the big
Fundora.
Fundora. But at the end of the day, I just don't think he's got enough for Zeus. Zeus hungry. Zeus wants to prove who he is, what his worth is, and I mean, shout out to him, respect to him. I like Salas, and I like both, but I have to write with this strong.
Man, Jesus MS, BT, Jose Sanchez is on a winning streak. Who would you match Eric Tudor with next? It's a hell of a question. I mean, let's take a nice little trip down the box track and let's go through the box track rankings because we can't even use right now. Eric was ranked 117th at 154 before this fight. He lost, so that's gonna take a hit. Let's see who the hell is ranked in and around Eric. He's 117, right? So
Jesus,
117. He's 9-0. He hasn't really fought.
Yeah.
This would have been good for him because Jose Sanchez is a decent fighter.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Mickey Scala, Antonio Tarver Jr. Hold on. No way.
This is his son. That's the Tarver's son.
No, but he's that old?
How old is he?
Says that Antonio Tarver Jr. is 35 years old. Man, Antonio Tarver Sr. was on my DMs talking about Antonio Tarver Jr. His fucking son is 35. He was getting on me for
those facts.
35. It says Antonio Tarver Jr.
Oh, it's an era.
That's not an era. These are all the ages. Anyway,
holy crap.
I know who Eric could fight, but I don't know if Golden Boy is trying to get him to win. Maybe it's not a good idea that he fight this guy. But I was gonna say he could fight my boy Vic Tony. But I'll tell you this: if he can't defend punches against, if Eric had a hard time defending punches against
a pressure fighter
like Jose Luis Sanchez, he ain't gonna be able to defend those slick counter punching.
Yeah,
James Tony cousin.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but if he's ranked at
170, or he could fight the guy that lost Victoria. He could fight Jahai Brown.
And if he's ranked 170,
we'll go with that. We can do Eric Tudor versus Jahai Brown, the guy that lost to Vic Tony. All right, that could be a little crossroads fight. Right, I don't know if Jahai Brown's not a Golden Boy, but if they both sign a Golden Boy, the loser gets cut from Golden Boy, the winner can go on. They can do that type of thing. But I don't know, man. He's got a lot to work on. I mean, I already knew that going into the fight, but yeah. Capri Sunblock says Tarver Jr. can still be champion. His dad won but why is he okay?
He looked old to me.
Why is he 35? I thought he was like the young fighter.
Young according to his dad, because his dad's older than him.
I don't know.
Holy crap, 35.
Hey, best of luck to him.
We're not hating.
I'm not trying to shit on nobody's dream. We all got dreams. We all got their own paths in life. I'm nobody to shit on them. I was a bit shocked at the fact that he's 35 years old. I thought he was in his 20s because he's a junior. I didn't think he'd be.
Probably started late. That's all.
Yeah, but how was he in his mid 30s? He's not even he's in his mid 30s.
Yeah, you can Google it up. I think they made an error on his
age. What age did Antonio Tarver have him at? Antonio Tarver's not that old.
Oh. He's actually in his 30s for real.
So Antonio Tarver is 54 years old. So what? That would make him what? 35?
24. He had only 24.
No, 30.
Yeah.
No, he's 30. He's 35. So
35.
19. So what? He had him when he was like.
How old is what? How old is Tarver? The father?
What's 54 minus 35? Let's just go back to basic math.
Yeah.
He had him when he was 19.
Yeah.
Because that made no sense to me. But anyway, we patiently await the main event, and Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez is in the dressing room warming up, hitting the pads. He's flanked by his stablemate, WBA super flyweight contender, one of Hyro's favorite fighters, John Scrappy Ramirez, that dude in the red shirt.
Yeah.
He was postponed on this card, John Scrappy Ramirez.
The
fight got pushed to the 21st because he's not fighting on the Rocha Giovanni Santillan card. It'll be a WBA eliminator fight. If he wins that fight, he might be fighting either Roma Gonzalez.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, or Kazuda Ioka.
Good fight.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But y'all got any questions? Let us know. My man Check Hook says Bob Arum is 117 years old
and still going.
I just told him the other day.
Yeah.
I don't think Bob Arum is never gonna die. Even when he dies, I'm still not gonna believe it. I'm gonna be like those people that think Tupac's still alive.
Yeah.
You know how people say Tupac's still alive when he's in Cuba?
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna be a Bob. Make sure you smash that like button. We here. It's the Untouchable. Also in a couple weeks we got the biggest event of the year. Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. And we're gonna see in that fight who is the baddest motherfucker.
Yeah. Tyson say all he wants is money. He don't care about anything else.
because he
He's
said
gonna beat everybody else, but he always
it's about getting paid and it's about getting laid. I'm not interested in legacy.
Yeah.
But like a year ago, he was saying, I'm not interested in money.
Yeah.
So we know how Tyson is.
Yeah. Yeah, but like somebody say he always says just crazy shit, and then he comes reverse. He's gonna make money. I don't know how much he's gonna make out of this fight. And then if he gets a Usyk fight, supposedly Bob Aaron was saying he's gonna make over 100 million. Jesus.
Who do you got, Pops? Haney or Prograis?
I'm on with the Ruhu.
Who?
Ruhu.
Who?
Ruhu. Rugu.
What's his name?
Progress.
Thank you. Okay.
Rugu.
Devin Haney. I got Devin Haney. Nick Ball is fighting Isaac Dogby. What are your thoughts? That's a great fight. I gotta make a video on that one soon. I like the fight a lot. Nick Ball, he complains a lot about British fighters coming to the fence and not punch. That dude can punch. That dude is short. He's stocky. He throw a lot of punches. He's very athletic. I think him and Dogby is one of the most explosive fights you can make in the featherweight division. And someone in my comment section the other day, they were saying that they think Nick Ball has the best chance of everybody at featherweight to beat Naoya Inoue. That'd be an interesting little fight. We got to see if he even belongs at that level, because Isaac Dogby is really the first world level fighter he's fought. Dogby is a former champion, so we'll see how it goes. Neho.
Oh yeah, Nahu. Yeah. It's all showing highlights of
They're just showing highlights of Bivol Zurdo getting his ass up by Bivol last year. But we need Bivol back in boxing.
Ramirez got no freaking movement. Look at that.
He's fighting. Nobody has movement when they fight Bivol.
That's true too.
Yeah, he had enough movement when he fought Jesse Hart.
Yeah, man. I like Jesse. He gets faded, man. Good old Jesse Hart.
He's with Al Heyman now.
What?
And PBC, yeah. Jesse Hart, PBC.
Was he like a manager or something?
Jesse Hart?
Yeah.
No, he's fighting for them.
He old.
Jesse Hart, he want to fight Caleb Plant. He said he don't like Caleb Plant. What's funny is I vividly remember like a video years ago.
Yeah.
Of him and Caleb Plant being friends. Now they don't like him. So I don't know.
Sell the fight. Trying to sell the fight.
I don't know, but apparently Zurdo is coached by Malik Scott, because I see Malik Scott there.
Yeah,
so
seen
what
that.
that mean?
That's probably his new trainer.
Does that mean Gilberto Ramirez is gonna try to box? Because Malik Scott's a finesse coach.
Yeah.
He's
he's not. Yeah,
he's not gonna tell you to go in there and go get knockouts. He's gonna tell you to go in there and box. And
who's the favorite in this fight?
Zurdo.
Is he?
Yeah. Joe Smith is actually a plus 300.
Holy
That's actually good. Man, if I would have bet. That's a good bet right there.
Is it?
Yeah, do you think Joe Smith's a plus? You bet 100 on Joe. If he wins,
400.
you get $300 back.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see, man. But anyway, here we go.
Give guys your predictions. You got Ramirez. Got the black cowboy hat on.
The real Mexican. Let's go.
White robe with silver trimming on it. Walking cool, calm, and collective.
The real Mexican is on his way to the ring. So tail the tape. Main event of the evening. It's the cruiserweight debut for two former light heavyweights.
Oh shit, man! I didn't think they were that old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Zurdo, the first Mexican super middleweight champion ever, is going to the ring.
Well, he hasn't had big fights at all. Hasn't had no big fight.
He fought Bivol. That was a big fight.
Yeah, that and then what else? Both of them fought Bivol.
Yeah, Zurdo has had a lot of big fights. This is probably the second biggest fight of his career.
Some Golden Boy, how they bring up.
He wasn't always a Golden Boy fighter.
Oh, that's right. He was
top rank.
Yeah. Yo, man, you can get better women than that. I'm ugly as fuck.
They're not ugly.
They sure ain't pretty.
They're just average.
Yeah.
Since when did you? Man,
let me stop.
Stop, man. You need to stop, man. Stop putting
people
people
down. Judge nobody out. They're beautiful women.
Stop putting people down.
Yeah, that's right. That's not right. That's not the right thing to do. So,
but here we go.
They're beautiful. I can't see them.
Here he comes, the beast from the east.
Staten Island, stand up.
Joe Smith Jr.
Staten Island, stand up.
Shout out to my guy Felipe. He says, I didn't know this wasn't cruiserweight BT. Yup, it is a cruiserweight. Yep, it's the cruiserweight debut for both. That's why that's part of the reason why I'm picking Zurdo. Zurdo is a naturally big guy. Joe is not really, I mean, he said he had a hard time making light heavyweight.
Yeah,
but I think Zurdo was like a big cruiserweight. So I think Zurdo's size and the fact that Joe don't move when he sit in the pocket, he's gonna grind him down. I think he's gonna outwork him to a decision. That's what I'm saying.
Joe,
but I know no Zurdo.
Oh.
But I know you're picking Joe.
Yeah.
I know Felipe. I think Felipe's picking Joe as well because I was talking to him earlier.
Good Joe, good call, Felipe.
Here we go, the real Mexican, Zurdo.
Yeah.
Not none of this Canelo bullshit. The real Mexican.
You don't come out with that Cholito Sanchez music. I don't want to hear it.
I'll be honest, man. After what Canelo walked out with last week, he walked out with Santa Fe. I would rather. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
He should just walk out to Vicente Fernandez. I take it back. I take it all back. Anthony Jones said, "There's nobody there."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at see the empty seats.
No, there isn't.
Well, as you said, it was a small venue.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes, man. You lose one fight, and the Mexican fans turn on you.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. But Malik Scott, yeah, it's his trainer. Zurdo's been training out there in LA at the Brick House Boxing Gym, which is where Malik Scott normally works with a lot of his fighters. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how Zurdo at cruiserweight looks. We'll see what Joe Smith Jr. does. Personally, I just think Joe DeGuardia is cashing out Joe Smith.
See so?
Hell yeah, Joe DeGuardia. MEZBX says Diamondbacks 6-0 in the first inning. They knocked out Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw's a bum. Clayton Kershaw
biggest
is the most
choker,
overrated postseason pitcher in baseball history.
And I'm happy.
And I'm glad the Diamondbacks beating him.
Fuck the Dodgers.
Thank you. We're gonna turn it to a baseball line.
Baseball everything now.
I think Joe can beat him, but being in cruiserweight changes things. I agree. Zurdo's going to feel him better at this weight, but I also wonder if he ever moved up because his training regimen is. Yeah.
What happened?
He's saying that Zurdo's going to feel in better, and
his weight class
because it's more closer to his weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's saying he wonders if Joe moved up to a cruiserweight because maybe Joe's training regimen is poor.
Oh wow.
Who knows? A lot of these fighters,
just
they don't want to do what it takes to make the weight that would best suit them to compete in the pros. So,
I mean, God bless him. He's got a company, tree company. He's doing good.
A tree removal business. The beast from the east.
Yeah, he out there working with them too. Shout out to him.
Get your last minute predictions in, guys. I got Zurdo by UD. Pops, you got Joe by UD.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go stoppage.
I don't know. I didn't know this was his first fight cruiserweight. So.
It's both their first fight cruiserweight.
Yeah. Oh. I'm still riding with Staten Island. Stand up. Let's go. Let's get it, boy.
The guy that ended Bernard Hopkins' career.
I know. Did you see that in the conference when they were talking to him?
He said, "You common man,
yeah,
special."
De La Hoya said, "Oh, thank you." He called him out in front of Hopkins.
Come on, Zurdo. I like Zurdo, man. I hope he gets his done.
I like him too, but I just think I'm just riding with Joe.
That's right.
Oh, maybe he became cruiserweight because he couldn't make the weight. That makes sense.
Who?
Oh, he's not always a cruiserweight.
No.
Yeah.
It's the multi-fight cruiserweight.
So.
All right. So here we go, guys. Let's see how it's gonna go.
This guy's still training at Wilder?
Yeah. The only problem is Al Heyman won't get Wilder no fights.
No, Wilder's saying whenever he wants them, he can talk to Al Heyman.
Whenever. Come on.
That's what he said.
They all say that. Come on, man. You really believe that bullshit?
That's what he said.
Come on, man.
He said he can get a fight
whenever
anytime he wants.
Come on. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe nothing.
That was wild.
They all say that. Yeah, I just call Al and he gets me a fight. So every PBC fighter wants to fight every 18 months? Is that what you're telling me?
No, but Wilder's one of his most popular fighters.
And that's why
he's back on the bench.
Fighting back on the bench.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either, because we never know.
I don't believe nothing that they say about Al. Anyway.
Here we go.
Round 1. Zurdo Ramirez versus Joe Smith Jr. Joe Smith Jr. in the black trunks, Zurdo Ramirez in the white trunks with your boy BT with Pops. This is the untouchable True School Sports Empire. And Joe Smith Jr., he throws an overhand right that partially blocked, and then Zurdo throws a left hand to the body. Man, Joe Smith Jr. is coming out. He's throwing bombs. Ain't none of them landed, but he's at least throwing that leather to plant that seed in Zurdo's head that, hey, I'm here to put your lights out. Joe Smith Jr. promo with that jab.
Yeah.
There you go. Good 1-2 down the middle from Zurdo Ramirez. Ooh, good body shot from Joe Smith. Oh my God! All right, hook and a left hook to the body from Joe Smith.
I think he hurt Zurdo there a little bit.
He landed them. He landed them flush. He's serving up them rib dinners. He went right hook, left hook, right to the body. Yeah. Zurdo continues to stalk Joe Smith Jr. around the ring and whiffs an uppercut. Joe Smith Jr. doing a bit of moving right now, starting to move a little bit. There you go, good jab from Zurdo. There you go. Good jab down the middle again from Zurdo. Joe Smith Jr. just trying to get that foot on the outside of Zurdo's lead foot. What's funny is, despite the fact that you have a southpaw orthodox fighter, there hasn't really been much of a feel-out process. No. These guys just coming in immediately throwing leather.
They're not sitting there waiting there. See what the other guy wants to do. They're just coming in and handle their business. I like that, though. And Joe's moving around, but I mean, you got to watch out for the power.
There you go. Good uppercut from Zurdo.
The power from Zurdo.
There you go. A good, nice straight left hand down the middle from Zurdo. That scores. Last 30 seconds here, round number one.
Double jab by Joe Smith.
Oh, my God. Good left hook from Joe Smith Jr.
I don't think it's hurt him, the body shot, but not that much. But Joe's going at
Hyro said, I met Zurdo's trainer. Ever since he hooked up with Oscar, bro, I got worried. Birds of a feather flock together. Cocaine is a hell of... Oh, man. One thing I know about Zurdo, too. Who do you think? I think Joe won that first round.
Yeah,
I think Joe won that first round.
I mean, but that's a good round for
let me hear these instructions. I want to... Come on, the zone. I want to hear Malik Scott's instructions. And they want to put a fucking advertisement.
Tell him he look good.
If you think you are beaten, you are.
But what I'm saying, one thing I know about Zurdo is I know Zurdo loves, I mean, most Mexicans love the party, but he really loves the party. I know he really, really loves the party. So
he's a quiet guy.
I know for a fact after this fight's done, wherever the closest bar is, he's going to be there drinking. More than likely. Hopefully not, though.
Ramirez?
He's going to party his ass off.
He said he's laid back.
Okay. He says, BT, that's not, I know that's not you. That's my boy Felipe. Here we go. Round two.
Very good. Stay sharp.
Malik Scott said, very good. Stay sharp. I mean, you can't just tell Zurdo. You can't tell Zurdo who's a Mexican fighter just to stay sharp. Shit. That's some shit you tell like Shakur Stevenson. You need to tell him how to stay sharp.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, round two. Zurdo versus Joe Smith. There you go.
Yeah, he came in at 191. I imagine Zurdo had to rehydrate at what, 2-something?
Yeah, good body shot there from Joe Smith Jr. And then a left hand from Zurdo. Alapal, what it do? He says, what it do? Long time. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? God bless you guys. Thank you, Alapal.
Good to see you. Hope all is well.
Blessings.
Shout out to my man Go. He says Benavidez versus the winner will be a good fight. Both are cruiserweights anyway. Man, we know he's not gonna do that. Benavidez is scared to move up to light heavyweight, let alone cruiser.
Yeah, Benavidez.
Hey, Ghost, so Ghost on my recent Canelo Andre video, he said that Benavidez been out living the good life, partying his ass off.
Oh, you were telling about
That's
that.
why he ballooned up.
Yo, I gotta check this guy out, man. I thought he wasn't like that. He must have gained a lot of weight for you to even say that like that, man.
There you go. Good left hand to the body there from Zurdo. And Jairo says, did Zurdo get rid of Julian Chua? I don't see him in the corner. I see him with Malik Scott. I don't see Julian Chua, so maybe he did. Good left hand from Zurdo again. Oh, okay. Nice, sharp, straight left hand on the pipe there from Zurdo Ramirez. Another left hand from Zurdo. Okay. Yeah, I agree with Sergio Mora's assessment. Zurdo's not really loading up on his punches as much. He's a lot looser when he's throwing his punches at, and that's why I feel like his punches are a little bit faster.
Who you talking about? Zurdo's?
Yeah. Let me see. She said, champ, you seen him. It's in 4K HD. The boy's built like a retired Ricky Hatton as the #1 contender to the WBC title.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's about right. So, but the thing is, like, I know you know people, so when you say it, I believe you. Some people thrive off of partying. Dennis Rodman, yeah.
Oh my God, Dennis Rodman.
Or like Frankie Randall. I know Frankie Randall. He was gambling and drinking the night before he beat Chavez.
Jeez. Yeah, Rodman was in a different class.
Diego Maradona, another one. Yeah, another one.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, and Zurdo cuts the ring off on Smith.
He's got Smith by the corner. Nice overhand by Smith. Smith again, the motor. Come on, Smith better watch out. What do you got? I got two things. I
got it 1-1. One round apiece.
Yeah.
What y'all scoring it? I got it 1 round apiece. I think Joe, when he closes the distance and he loads up, he's having success. But Zurdo's doing a good job boxing and moving. If Zurdo gets caught, he's done. But he's showing good. And the fact that he's not exerting as much energy, he's not loading up on his punches as much. That's always a good sign. Stephen Shaw got KO'd by a journeyman. Yeah, Harry was never gonna let Ghost forget about Stephen Shaw.
Is that the guy that Ghost like? Harry was like, it's gay.
But hey, I mean,
he might be
Ghost went through it with Stephen Shaw. I went through it with Eric Tudor tonight.
Damn.
We all go through.
That's why I gotta watch boxing.
Ghost says, Haro, what's your IG? I'm gonna DM you on there. Yeah, Haro. What's your Instagram, Haro? Why don't you tell me your Instagram?
How make 900 Instagrams and show up with me.
Anyway, round 3 of Zurdo versus Joe Smith. Good right hand by Smith. Stephen Shaw says, Ghost says, Stephen Shaw will still be the heavyweight champ. I like that. He's sticking with his guys.
You gotta believe,
He ain't. Once you locked in, you ain't switching up. I like that.
Loyal.
I like that. Loyal to the soil.
Yeah.
There you go. Good right hook by Zurdo. And then he pivots off of him. Zurdo boxing really well. You're seeing Zurdo pivot off that right hook.
He's not
look at that. Pivoting out to his left.
He's not just a pressure fighter just coming forward.
He's got the right guy in front of him to do that. He ain't gonna do that. He didn't do that. Bivol.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he's got the right guy to do that with
with Smith.
There you go. Good left hook by Smith. He just missed it.
Yeah.
But Zurdo needs to be careful not to stay in that pocket too long because Joe Smith's throwing that heavy leather.
And the lower right hand too. It's just barely missing. Got him by the ropes again.
You're gonna show him that you're in Africa. Go, Sarah. BT, your guy. Yeah, I hope so. They gotta really. Golden Boy gotta really build him back up. Ooh, good uppercut with Zurdo. And then a right to the body there from Zurdo. Okay, straight left hand, right hook to the body there from Zurdo.
Smith better get away from that. Get out of the rope, Smith. Man, he threw some hard punches.
Not the slip. That's the slip. The legs got tangled up, and Smith slipped on the canvas. No knockdown.
He's throwing them hard left level. He's going to tire out too, though.
Hyro says Wilder must be getting that work by Zurdo. Maybe. Perhaps so.
Well.
Woo! Counter left hook from Zurdo. Okay. Man, Zurdo look good right now. He look real good.
So you see a lot of changes with him with Malik Scott?
Yeah, I see changes, but at the same time, like while I do see changes, I'm gonna also acknowledge the fact that he's got the right guy in front of him to do that.
Right.
Like now, Smith, like Joe Smith Jr. I mean, how many?
Yeah,
man, he does look good though. He just threw a left hand and then just pivoted out and then did an L step and then came back to the center of the ring. He looked beautiful. He boxing beautiful right now. I'm kind of with Felipe. What the hell was this Bivol versus what was this order versus Bivol?
Yeah, movement. Yeah.
Because the thing is, he didn't even try.
No.
Word on the block is Zurdo couldn't make 168 easy for a Bivol fight. I can see that being true. Zurdo look, or 75. Yes, 75. You mean?
Yeah, he does look big though. You see that.
Hyro says Malik Scott showed Wilder to throw body shots on the third Fury fight, and Wilder did it for one round and then reverted back to type the minute he got touched. The minute he got touched, he went back to being Wilder.
You always say that about fighters.
The minute he got touched, I mean, most fighters like that.
Yeah. They go back to the old
most of the time.
Yeah,
like, most of the time. But shout out to all 31 of you.
Hit that like button, super chat. We're back on the check. We're back on time. We're getting paid.
You're getting paid and getting laid like Tyson Fury. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, round number 4, Zurdo versus Smith. By the way, guys, it is worth noting this fight was originally scheduled to be a 12-rounder. They changed it to a 10-rounder at the last second, so that's what it is. There you go. Good right hand of the body from Smith. Joe Smith Jr. circling to his left. Zurdo shoots that left hand down to the body. Woo! Okay. Zurdo Ramirez with the jab downstairs and a left hook and the straight left hand down the middle to the head. We see you, champ. We see you boxing. We see you moving. We see the improvements. I personally, Jesus, I like the way Zurdo's boxing. I love the way he's boxing. He's boxing. He's moving. He's on his toes. He's slugging when he needs to. He's boxing when he needs to. He's countering when he needs to. It's the best I've seen him fight in a minute. It's probably the best I've seen him fight since, I would say, good left hook from Joe Smith. He's still got to be careful, though. But so far, this is the best I've seen him box since his light heavyweight debut when he fought Tommy Carpensi in 2019. That was the last time. I'm going, as soon as this live is done, I'm going right to sleep. That's what I'm doing. Kim Clavel can wait. Zurdo about to fuck around and become the first Mexican cruiserweight champion. He was the first Mexican middleweight champion, and he can become the first Mexican cruiserweight champion too. He boxing marvelously right now. He's got to be careful when he gets in that pocket with Joe Smith because Joe Smith's still dangerous. He got to stay sharp, be smart, use your skills, huh? Joe Smith still boxing him. There you go, 4-punch combination. Oh my God, he went. Zurdo Ramirez is throwing punches and combinations. He's varying his attack. He's actually fighting with some with some thought, with some calculation, with a plan. He's fighting with some intent, but he got caught there with a straight right hand.
Yeah. But the guy's got to hear for the score.
don't just want to deal with drama.
I don't feel tired though. They both fights in the middle of the ring. That combination is by Zurdo.
Yeah, Joe's starting to land with more regularity.
Yeah.
Zurdo gotta be careful.
Yes, that's what a lot of guys are saying over here. They're saying he's got to be careful that, Joe don't catch him. I say that they don't look tired at all, though.
Nope.
Which I really like. I like that they're not getting tired. For them being a cruiserweight and fighting for the first time, they actually look good, both of them. The fight's in the middle of the ring. Nice job by Zurdo. Smith trying to pressure the fight. Fights back to the middle of the ring. Yeah, man. I mean, both fighters look good. I'm surprised that this guy actually, maybe cruiserweight was the best thing for Zurdo, especially since he missed weight last time. He's not doing bad, but he's not. I don't think he's winning the fight, like my son was just telling me. So we have to see what you guys got so far. Yeah, Ghost, you're right about that one.
What do you say?
That he said Joe still has that one punch, although he himself is much older now. Yeah, you're right about that. But he's got that one power punch. But I mean, I think Zurdo can crack too. You don't got 30 knockouts for nothing. Zurdo the type of dude to move up to 200 pounds just to miss weight and end up at heavyweight. Carlos got me laughing on that one.
That would happen too.
Oh shit!
He become the Luis Neri of cruiserweight.
That's crazy. He ain't lying about that. He said, I ain't gonna try to miss weight. I want a paycheck, so yeah, I'll just rather move up to the next weight class. So I'll make sure I get paid. So right now, Smith is actually all right. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. I think this will get better. So it gets more interesting as the fight goes along.
Hopefully they can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll be fine. What you guys got the fight so far? Okay. No, he didn't. He didn't miss weight. He made weight. We're just saying that. What Ghost was saying, since he came overweight last time, he couldn't make the weight. What Ghost was saying was that he probably was safe for going to cruiserweight, so that way he can at least not miss the weight as his other weight class that he was in, and that's what happened here with cruiserweight. Yes, Ghost, you're right about that. Smith's landing cleaner, a lot more as the fight is going on. Yeah, he's more active on his feet. Flip said, look at the defense. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Zurdo can still crack. I mean, we seen what happened with Bektemir did to Joe when Bektemir knocked, started putting the punches across. So I can see that from Zurdo. Zurdo can crack. We can't take that away from him.
Shout out to all 3060 here. We here. Yeah.
You.
The Zurdo cruiserweight debut, I mean, it's going good so far, but that boy Joe, Union Joe.
Yeah, he's beating hard too. Stay light on your feet. You're good.
He said keep using your reflexes and defense.
Yeah.
All right.
Joe is good though. That's what. Joe just gets some more head movements and stand in front of him, the opponent.
He's aiming for one haymaker. It's not going to work when you got Ramirez boxing so well and stepping back.
Yeah, you're not going to get that from.
And then throw that haymaker. 2-3 jabs, back him up, and then once you have him close to the ropes,
Good jab there from Zurdo.
Whether they got it so far.
Yes, Joe Smith Jr. starting to get into a nice little rhythm. There you go. Good left hand there from Zurdo. There you go. Nice up jab there from Zurdo Ramirez. There you go. Good left hand by Zurdo. Woo! Counter left uppercut to the body from Zurdo Ramirez.
Yeah, but I don't think it's affecting Joe Smith much. They say the same. Chris says something about what you said about Zurdo, that he doesn't need to move a lot to get his punches on the inside. Come on, Joe, throw some punches, man. This ain't gonna be a one-trick punch, one-trick pony. You need to go to that body. You're not gonna knock Zurdo out. Go to the body, Joe.
There you go. Good body shot there from Zurdo.
Zurdo was good the last couple rounds. Look at that. Put him stuff together. Nice jab by Zurdo. Come on, Joe. Go to the body. I know with some of these fights, they want to go to the head, huh? Go to that body. You're not going to...
There you go. Good left hand to the body from Zurdo. There you go. Uppercut, right hook to the body there.
Oh, nice uppercut by Joe. Oh, nice shot.
There you go. Uppercut, left foot. Oh, my God. Zurdo's starting to put those punches together now.
You can get out of the way, Joe. That was a good round for Ramirez.
Saturday, December 2nd.
I have no idea. That was a great fight. Brandon Glenn versus F.A. Apache. That was a great fight. Shit, with the way Brandon Glenn's been fighting, they might need to bring him back for a rematch with Brandon Glenn, so Brandon Glenn can wake the hell up.
He doesn't have that meat.
He's fighting again soon too on full box.
I like him, but he just doesn't. He doesn't have. To me, he doesn't have that meat streak. What do you think? I like him. Set out to Atlanta, but I want to. When he gets in there, when you hear him talk, oh yeah, you know, we need to do this, we just do this. No, motherfucker, you're into the fight. You're the prize fighting. Get in there, show you for Atlanta, beat the fuck out the guy. You can't be too nice to the guy. Don't give too much respect to your opponent. After the fight, you shake hands or whatever. Before the fight, we go in there, you know what I'm saying. Get the shit done.
All right, round 7. Latter stages of the fight. Remember, this is a 10-rounder.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's why it's a 10-rounder. Jesus Christ.
Almost over.
Because it's not a title fight.
That's right.
I mean, back in the day when you could have 15 rounds, freaking go all day, 12 rounds. Fuck, man.
Do you remember when bubblegum was 25 cents?
Yeah. He said, yeah.
Remember bubblegum was 25 cents?
Yeah. I was watching, man, that Sugar Ray Robinson shit, man. That was good shit, man. That guy was, you know, that guy went 39-0.
I know.
Lost his fight and then won 85 fights in a row. And then he kept moving. When there was nobody in his weight class, he didn't wait for somebody to come back to his weight class of a better or good. He kept moving up. Motherfucker Sugar Ray Robinson was the shit.
That's cool. He ain't being that ain't.
He'd go to Harlem and throw big parties, take care of the people in Harlem.
You ever seen a picture with him in a pink Cadillac?
In the front, standing in front of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that, yeah. Didn't you go see his grave? God bless him.
I did.
Yeah. Sugar Ray Robinson, man. Somebody, I was watching the documentary, and they were saying that he was the best pound-for-pound fighter, but he wasn't the, how they say it? He was the best pound-for-pounder, but he wasn't the best fighter or whatever the cause. Get the fuck out of here. This guy was a monster. He went in there. He did his thing. You know what I mean? He went in there, cleaned out the weight class that was there. He went to the next weight class with no fear. Even if he lost, he had no fear at all. Ask these motherfuckers today in boxing if they do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
They want to cry, and they don't want to fight 10 rounders, and all this other bullshit, and nobody wants to fight me. Get out of here.
That's cool. He's still not beating Shakur.
Who? Sugar right now. Come on, with great.
Sugar Robinson is good, but he ain't beating Shakur. Because Shakur Stevenson passes the eye test.
Yeah.
Anyway, last 18 seconds here of Zurdo and Joe Smith.
Zurdo was good though. I thought he'd be tired by now.
10 seconds to go here in the 7th. Joe Smith had his moments out.
Ooh, nice uppercut there from Zurdo. Oh shit! Zurdo got caught with a left foot.
Yeah.
Things heating up.
Damn, he might just won in the last few minutes. Yeah, it is. The only time he didn't have a slugfest was against Bektemir.
That was one-way traffic.
Oh my God. We were in New York, and I was like, man, it's gonna be a good fight. Man,
Hyro said I fucking told you it was a mismatch.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Bektemir just didn't give him time to breathe, man. He just knocked the fuck out of him. I felt bad for Joe.
Nothing is going on, I'll bet you jab, even if it's the air, because it's making them take chances, and then you can get them off the counters, that he's taking unnecessary chances, okay?
Malik Scott giving this man some good instructions.
Yeah.
He said when he's not doing anything, throw his jab because it makes him have to maneuver and make defensive maneuvers, and then you can counter him.
Even if it's the air.
I think Zurdo's winning. I think he's winning I think 5-2.
Yeah, Zurdo's gonna come around and look at turn it on.
5-2, 4-3, something like that.
Come on, Smith, let's get this done. Stand down, stand up.
Chris Mannix agrees with me, so I don't know. Now I think I'm wrong.
What?
Because Chris Mannix agrees with me.
You see? I mean, I can see that the last couple of rounds, Joe hasn't really get thrown his punches, but a lot of them are missing. He ain't knocking down Soto. Guy's built like a break.
Oh, big right hand from Joe Smith.
Let's go, Joe.
Joe Smith Jr. is trying to close that gap with that jab, and then Zurdo. This fight is so different than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Zurdo out here pivoting. Joe Smith's like throwing with his jab.
Like a level check to pivot around. Joe, go to the body some. Jesus Christ, stop headhunting.
Gotta send this guy packing.
Yeah.
That's what he said to Steve Gaffard. I'm gonna do my best to send this guy packing. Good job there from Zurdo.
Yo, Zurdo looks good running though, I ain't gonna lie.
Woo! Nice left hand to the body there from Zurdo. Zurdo was doing a good job the whole night of setting that left hand to the body. And you're seeing that consistent jab and a consistent probing of that jab in Joe Smith's face the whole night. It's the best I've ever
seen. To the body, Joe.
It's the best I've ever seen him look, to be honest.
Come on, Joe. He got good movement for a big guy, too.
He's boxing and moving.
You ain't lying, brother. You put me wrong.
Nice help by Joe. Or by Zurdo.
Man, the crowd's into it.
Oh, there's an uppercut from Zurdo. And then Zurdo slips and pivots around him. What's going
Mr. New Zurdo was in.
What's this guy on?
Come on, Joe. Come on. Long Island, stand up. Whatever island it is. Let's go.
He said whatever island. The Venetian Islands.
Oh, man, I love to live. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Get away from there,
Good
Joe.
left hand from Zurdo as he stalks Joe Smith around the ring.
Get away from there, Joe. Get off the ropes. Good job. Let's go.
Thank you, James.
Come on,
Appreciate
Joe.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, James. God bless. Staten Island, stand up, Long Island. Let's get it, baby. We got this. New York, New York. Yo, Zurdo was good. I thought Zurdo was gonna come out of shape. You're gonna have trouble breathing. But I guess maybe that was the best thing for him to do, to go to cruiserweight, whatever it's called, cruiserweight. Come on, Joe. It's been a good fight for both of them, though. I'm not put on.
Yeah, I think Zurdo's up. I got him up. What is that? 5 rounds to 3, or 6? No, I got him up 6 rounds to 2. I got it wider than that.
Got it 5. Was it 5? Was it 9th round?
Yeah, so 8 rounds been completed.
Yeah, I got it 5-3 for.
I got a 6-2 Zurdo.
5-3 for Zurdo. Zurdo surprised me more, but come on, Joe, go to the body, son. You're looking good, Joe, but let's go. Go to that body when you get on the ropes.
Would Golden Boy send Zurdo to Europe and the UK because most of the big cruiserweight fights are over there? Yeah.
There you go, Joe. There you go.
And he's not, as you can see, on attendance now. He ain't a big ticket seller.
Go, Joe.
I don't know. That's a good question. I think they would. They should.
If the money's right, they're gonna go. You tell me what time. You tell Mr. Jacob didn't want to go overseas. To offer my overseas fight, you can go.
Josh wanted to, yeah. Said he knows his work.
Yeah, he better stay with that man.
Good uppercut by Zurdo.
You see what Joe did Zurdo on the ropes, though? It's a good fight.
Nice overhand right by Joe Smith Jr.
Joe's getting tired, though. Let's get it, New York. We here. New York all day, baby. Shout out to Bay. Yeah. Boxing. Let's go. Come on, Joe. Go.
There you go. Good left hand by Zurdo. And one thing I'm noticing, when Zurdo throws that left hand,
He slips.
he immediately ducks under and tries to pivot around
Yeah.
Joe.
Did they still got that fake ass weight class that they made up? Well, that's gone.
Bridgerweight?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They do? Yeah. Gumball.
Shit ain't fake.
Let's go. Come on, Joe. We're here.
Nice counter left hand by Zurdo.
Zurdo's fighting a good fight, Brendan.
Zurdo's countering, pivoting.
Yeah. You just say he's going to be changing.
Who is this guy?
He's that Mexican. That's the real Mexican monster.
I didn't think he changed like this.
I know.
I was saying he'd be bigger and more filled out.
Now look at that. He's going to that body. Joe, come on, Smith. There you go. Nice shot, Smith. Let's go, Smith. Man, you got to be at 2 something. You ain't knock this motherfucker down. Come on, New York.
There you go. Good left hand from Zurdo.
New Yorkers don't run. Let's go.
Yes, they do. You watch Chris Colbert?
We will talk about New York in the LA.
I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over. You can let it last round. And look at this. This is the last round. It means it's not going to fucking matter. If you continue to stay responsible. If you continue to keep your defense right, keep spinning them. Whenever you get a chance, let your combinations go. Show every fucking attribute of what they've been missing out on. You hear me, Zoro? Let's go, baby.
Talk to him, Malik.
Talk to him.
Malik's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Malik's doing a good job of giving him clear instructions and also like instilling confidence as the rounds go on. So the 10th and final round.
Yeah.
Let's see if Joe Smith Jr. can land that miracle shot.
Yeah.
Send this guy home packing.
You think that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the guy told him?
That's what he said to Steve before when they fight. I'm gonna do my best to send this guy home packing.
This has been a good fight, though. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Joe. Take it to him, baby. We don't play. We're New Yorkers. I'm not New Yorker.
They think you are.
Yeah. Woo! Zordo's fought a good fight, though, but I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Joe.
So round 10 begins. Good jab for something from Zurdo Ramirez.
Come on, Joe. Yeah, we have. What's Chambers? Chambers not a cruiserweight, is he? He is a cruiserweight. Come on, Joe. Get it, man. We believe in you. 911. You forgot about that? 9/11, baby. Rise up. You can be a fireman. Yeah.
There you go. Good jab from Zurdo Ramirez again.
Let's go. Man, you were right by Zurdo. What? Like I was telling you, he needs to do more movement, but he's freaking doing good. Like he knows how to deal with stuff.
There you go.
Joe.
Oh, Zurdo.
Damn, Joe, don't back up. From the NYC 9/11, baby.
There you go. Good left hand from Zurdo.
Oh shit.
I think Smith's hurt.
Yeah, he is. He's backing out. Come on, Smith. Cover yourself. Come on, go to the body, Smith.
Zurdo Ramirez trying to put the exclamation point.
Yeah. Minute 18.
Oh, good body shot.
Man, come on, Smith. Get the fuck away from there.
Right hook, uppercut.
Come on, fire away.
He's doing his thing. Good left hand by Zurdo again.
Picking him up. Come
And
on, Joe.
uppercut.
Joe, 911. Let's go.
Joe Smith with the low blow.
9/11. Let's go. We fight to the end, baby. There'll be a shark in the water.
Oh,
damn! Someone's piecing him up.
Good body shot from
Joe. I don't know how Joe was holding on him. Come on, Joe. Throw uppercut. Come on, Smith. Let them know we don't play. The NYC all day.
There you go. Good body shot from Zurdo again.
Shout out to Zurdo though. He really good. Man, the way he does that slipping thing timing. But you see, let's go, Smith. We know what time it is. New York time, baby. The Big Apple. The
last 10 seconds. Here we go.
There you go. Joe Smith is you.
Oh, shit.
Hit him. Go.
Right hand from Joe Smith.
Smith, come on, man. Get him on the roof. What are you doing?
And there he goes. The fight goes to full 10-round distance. Good fight from both fighters.
Yeah.
But I think Zurdo did more than enough to win the fight.
That was a good fight from both of them.
I want to see it in the 12-rounder, though.
I don't know. I don't think Joe will make it. I think I would favor Zurdo in the 12-rounder. Look at this guy.
Malik Scott.
Yeah.
That was the best performance of his career. I think.
He looked good there. He didn't look stiff like I usually see him come forward and get over. He actually, the mirror did what he's supposed to do, came in and did what he's supposed to do. I like the way his movement was, slipping to the side, the way he did that. Good thing by this guy's the trainer for Wilder. Good. I tried him that. But I like Joe Smith. Come on, man. He's from Long Island, baby. You're Long Island hot dogs from New York? Yeah. Fuck you, New York. Oh, look at that, Jesus.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for the decision right now. But honestly, good fight from both fighters. Joe Smith really, he gave a good account of himself. He was dangerous throughout the fight, but I never thought I'd say this, but the boxing skills, the slickness, the game plan. I think a lot of this fight, Malik Scott deserves a lot of credit for the instructions and the game plan, but Zurdo also deserves a lot of credit for the way he followed those instructions and executed the game plan.
Yeah, man. I mean, where it goes from here.
Felipe says, does Zurdo have a twin? This is a different fighter.
That wasn't. It's crazy.
It does. It is.
He had that Lomachenko slip, Philip.
All three judges see this bout 99-91.
Damn, that's a...
So there you have it. He's back in the win column in a career best performance.
Are we gonna talk to him?
Yeah, those were wide scorecards. 45-1 with 30 knockouts. That's his record now. Go says, how hard must Archibald be have hit? He had this dude doing the dance with jabs.
Yeah,
it's true. Archibald is different.
He's a monster. When he took Joe Smith, and I don't know how. I mean, he just tore it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He tore a new asshole to Smith. Didn't give him time to set up his punches. He just pop, 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 pop. Like, hey, shout out to, you know what I'm talking about. Mexico, Ramirez. Shout out to Long Island. Shout out to Joe Smith. But after my predictions, they went and bet on Ramirez. He goes.
Go says that he remembers the reaction when Better BF knocked out Joe Smith. He says that was electric.
What? Yeah.
We had a great time.
That's great, man. I mean, he took a beating. It was like a pit bull.
Here we go. Here's Zurdo.
Wide decision on the scorecards, but that was a physical fight in there. What did you think of your performance?
Well, I think it was a great performance for myself, and I don't have nothing to say to that. Thank you, Junior, because he's a great fighter. He's a tough opponent, and I wish to ask him the best. And, we have to take your business in the ring, but out of the ring, we can be friends.
That's cool.
Did you feel at the end of the fight that you were comfortably ahead of the scorecards?
Well, I think all the time I felt like I was ahead.
Yeah, he is getting booed. That's crazy.
But I'll never take any chance because he has heavy hands and he brings a hit to the ring, and I mean, he's just like, thank you for the opportunity, thank you Baltimore, thank you all the people of Vegas to be here, gracias a todos, viva México, cabrones!
No, not viva México, cabrones! Viva México, cabrones!
Zurdo Ramirez in there, one that was very light on his feet. How were you able to be much lighter on your feet for this fight?
Well, hard work, and my chief, my trainer, Julian, Malik, Jose, Chris Wong, everyone, we put a great shape.
Shout out to him, though.
All the time, and I mean,
no tenga miedo al gallo.
My kids, and that's it. Voy a volver a México unos días, regresar a comer ceviche, carne, y
about the party.
Y pues regresar a entrenar nuevamente, y pues muchas gracias a toda la gente que vino al apoyo.
This was your first fight above 175. How big a difference was it not having to make that weight?
Well, it was 20 pounds difference, and I feel great. I feel in great performance. I feel healthy. I feel blessing, and I just want to say thank you everyone for your support.
This was a WBA title eliminator for you. You're now in line for a cruiserweight title. What do you want to do next?
World champion. I'm back. Zurdo Ramirez is back.
He's back.
Woo! He's very humble, though.
Congratulations, Zurdo. Thank you. I'm going to turn to Joe Smith.
Here's Joe Smith.
Long Island, stand up, baby. New York all day.
On this victory, Joe, when you heard those final scorecards, what did you think?
I'm not a New Yorker.
It was going to be a margin, but
I like it, man.
I gave it my best. He boxed great tonight.
All I can ask for.
I feel like I was a little heavy on my feet today, not letting my hands go like I normally do. But Yeah, I'm happy with my performance. I wish I was a little more busy, but I heard him a couple of times. It would have been nice to get him out of there, but you know, I'm just happy. I'm here. I'm good, and you know, congrats to him for boxing great.
You mentioned you wanted to be a little more busy. Your corner kept telling you this is an easy fight. Why were you not able to let your hands go as much?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe it's a little ring rust. I've been out for a while, but I don't know. I just was not letting him go. He boxed very well. He kept his distance, and maybe that was the factor.
He didn't win this fight, but the common man always seems to have the crowd on his side. You're still an active fighter. What do you want to do next?
We'll see. I'm gonna take some time, go home, hang out with my babies, and we'll see what happens.
You think going back to light heavyweight is a move for you?
No.
Staying at cruiserweight then?
Yes.
Congrats to you on a terrific performance. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Smith Jr.
Like Joe Smith.
Has a baby boy, Lucas, who's 11 months
All
old.
right, so he's never much for
Baby's
words,
for
but
11 months already. He went to New York. Jeez.
longer than that. He's never much for words, but man, Joe Smith Jr., true warrior of the sport. I got nothing bad to say about him. It's always great to see Joe Smith Jr. do his thing because he always goes in there and gives it his best. Not the most skilled fighter in the world, but what God gave him, he definitely maximized it in the sport. So really good fight. They did mention that this was in fact a WBA title eliminator for the cruiserweight division, which is interesting. But that would mean that Gilberto Ramirez, who by the way, I didn't realize this before the fight started. Gilberto Ramirez was number 7 before this fight started. Joe Smith Jr. was number 8 before this fight started. You would think that with Zurdo winning this fight, that's going to bump him up the rankings. The current WBA champion at cruiserweight happens to be the weakest cruiserweight champion in the division. And
Jesus.
Arsene Goulamirian. So maybe Zurdo can fight Arsene Goulamirian and become the second or become the first Mexican cruiserweight champion.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously think, forget Arsene Goulamirian. I'll tell you this, man. Whatever he did in the gym with Malik Scott, I would just tell him, keep listening to Malik Scott. Malik Scott clearly has a focused, determined Zurdo Ramirez. And
I mean, those pivots, man.
The pivots were great.
Lomachenko, Felipe.
The pivots were great. The counter punching was great. The punch selection to the body, the way he would work, that same combination punching he had in the body was great. And it's funny, right? Because I was saying, if you go back and you watch some of my videos from like when he fought Eunice Gonzalez, I was saying it back then. I thought his boxing was improving before the Bivol fight.
Mm-hmm.
Then he fought Bivol, who is a master of the sweet science and looked like a novice,
Mm-hmm.
right? But he's always had this in him. But I'm just surprised that he was able to execute it at that level against somebody as dangerous as Joe Smith for the course of 10 rounds. Now, also, the counterpoint to that is you did have the right guy in front of you to do that with Joe Smith. Joe Smith Jr. is cement-footed. Although he can punch, he's someone that you can do that with.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the fact that he was able to counterpunch him and get his respect enough to do that for 10 rounds, it still shows you that he's a skillful fighter. And maybe, just maybe, the best is yet to come for Zurdo Ramirez. We'll see.
Yeah, I liked everything. I mean, I didn't pick up the win, but he actually proved me wrong. And he feels comfortable at the weight, and he showed tonight. You know, he showed tonight, and he carried on, and he did what he's supposed to do. So shout out to him. And best of luck to him in both fighters. It was good for me. Going to see that fight, I would enjoy that fight because we got a good fight.
Now, I gotta do this because my boy Keen is here. Before I go back and make my points, my boy Keen Mitch is here.
Oh, sure. Wow.
And he wants to know where the sponsors to the channel are. So, Keen, this one's for you, champ. One of the OG viewers of the channel. This one's for you. True School Sports is unofficially sponsored by, well, you know what? I'll let my boy Joe Miller tell you who our unofficial sponsors, who our sponsors are.
Vienna sausage cinnamon buns, Wonder Bread, Kool-Aid with no motherfucking sugar.
Popular thing here.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. That was for you, Keen. But Zurdo Ramirez is a welcome addition to the cruiserweight division, which I feel is a division that's heating up. You obviously got, right now when you look at the champions, you got Jair Pataya, who's leading the pack. A lot of people think he's the best cruiserweight in the world. He holds the IBF belt, and he's the Ring Magazine champion. So you got him. You got Chris Billum Smith, who's been, destroying everything in his path pretty much, except the one fight, Richard Riakporhe. You got Richard Riakporhe, who, might have one of the best straight right hands in boxing. You got Badu Jack, who won a title. You got Makabu, who's still around lying in the weeds. You got
crazy.
Isaac Chamberlain, who's fighting Mikhail Warrior soon. You still got Lawrence Okoli, who's a former champion.
Rapport.
So there's Marcus Brown's in the division now.
Mhm.
The KO Dr. Junior
Yeah,
Tico.
yeah.
So cruiserweight is heating up, and with Zurdo and now Joe Smith as well, who confirmed that he's gonna be staying here.
It's good.
So it's a lot of good fights.
Yep.
Personally, for me, I would like to see Zurdo fight Chris Smith. I think that'd be a great fight.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen because he's going the WBA route. But if he can get that belt and then fight Chris Smith, I think that'd be a great fight just because of how physically strong Chris Smith is, and
Yeah.
you know the little improvements that has been made in Zurdo's style. But nonetheless, great performance. Hyro says, tell Pops about Dremmel's next fight and what belt was on the line. Yeah, did you about his next fight?
Oh.
I forgot who it was. Who is he fighting? Hyro? Is he fighting Char? I forgot who he's fighting. Put it in the comments. I can't remember who he's fighting right now.
Serious?
He's coming.
He ain't fighting no damn Char, please.
Appreciate Joe representing the common hardworking man. That's right.
That's right. Always.
I wouldn't mind seeing Joe versus Makabu. I think Joe knocked Makabu the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
They fought. Shouts out to Big Farm Miller, the best sponsorship in YouTube. That's right. Yeah, I think Gold says Mexico's about to get a belt again. Listen, Zurdo Ramirez, you know, he's making history. You know, escribiendo la historia. He's making history. Unlike Canelo, he actually making history. He was the first Mexican super middleweight champion, not undisputed, but the first Mexican to touch a super middleweight belt.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's going to become the first Mexican to win a cruiserweight title.
He gets very humble.
You know, so that's what it is. Zurdo Ramirez. Malik will make him a great fighter. I mean, listen, Zurdo's always had the talent. He's always had the ability. It's just maybe he hasn't quite always lived the life. And, you know, he's had some killers at light heavyweight as well that you know, he wasn't good enough to beat. That's okay. He fought one of the best of them and he lost. And he's coming back, making an adjustment. And listen, I saw a great tonight. I know I don't want to exaggerate, but
yeah,
I saw a guy that has the makings of realizing his potential towards the end of his career. So I'm happy. I'm happy to see, you know, I'm always happy to see fighters, especially when you have as many fights as Zurdo got 46 professional fights.
Not like since he's been on Golden Boy, they haven't put him into no title fights, big title fights, have they?
Bivol.
That was it, right?
That was it. All right. When you have as many fights as he has, it's hard to make any sort of adjustments, and we saw a lot of them. So yeah, and apparently Christopher Lovejoy is training Manuel Char. So we're gonna see how that works out.
I know you're being funny with that, right?
You mean the king of the deposit? You mean one shot get him?
That's the one with that gumball machine belt?
GBO. Yes, sir. He says, I would love to see a Marcus Brown fight. Joe Smith versus Marcus Brown. That'd be a good fight for New York. You know, you would have I think Marcus Brown from Staten. Is Marcus Brown from Staten Island? Staten Island versus Long Island? I think he's from Staten Island.
It'll be a good for the locals.
Good little rivalry fight. Yeah, I was right. He is. So you could have Staten Island versus Long Island. Why not? Make it happen. I know that Marcus Brown did fight Shawnee Monahan, who a lot of people wanted to see Joe Smith Jr. fight like 6-7 years ago. So why not? Why not? Makes sense. But listen, guys, on that note, I gotta go make the post-fight review video, and then I gotta get some much needed rest because I had a long day today. But listen, we appreciate all you guys, for joining the live today. Program reminder: we will be live next weekend for Brian Mendoza versus Tim Tszyu, or Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. That's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be this subdued during that live as I am now. So yeah, that should be a really fun fight. You know, there's obviously going to be content coming out here on True School Sports. And yeah, man, make sure you guys keep supporting. Hope to go live at least once or twice during the week. But I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, be blessed. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just Kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.